Hello and welcome to PasSpareTime. How is everybody out in YouTube land? Hello, Hudson.
Hi, Bob.
You kind of look like you're wearing a mop under your hat there, bud. What's going on with that? Your hair's a little longer, isn't it?
Going it out for the baseball season.
Yeah, well, you can just sweat on it then. Hope you all are doing well today. We have a 6-box hunt today. It's just Hudson and I today. Rhett spent the night at a buddy's house and he's ditched us. So he doesn't even get to see and know and understand that I added a camera just for Rhett this week. His own search cam. His own webcam, microscope, up close and personal. He doesn't even know. Don't tell him. Don't tell him it's going to be a secret. But he bailed on us. He bailed on us, so we'll have to do it. Hud, say hi to everybody.
Okay, hello to Brian Jensen, Captain V59, Kathy Schroeder, Dad Spare Change, Farmer Phil, Jim Thompson, Seth H, Lucky James Eller, Chicken Man Dan, VMC, and Martin Bowen, and Chew. Hello, Gwynfield.
Alright. Good to see everybody. Thanks for being here. Kathy, you're wanting to know how to become a member on an iPhone. I don't remember, to be honest with you. I do everything on my desktop now, but I have an iPhone. I have an iPhone right there.
There's Walker behind it.
See, Walker's here?
Well, you're on your phone. No, he's on your phone.
Oh, I know. Walker's selling stuff over there. Y'all can still go check Walker. He's doing an auction. Let's go to a channel that I'm not a member of. Let's see.
That's an ad.
Simmons Family.
Okay, guys,
All
so
right.
here's what's been going on.
Well, first off, I have to subscribe.
We have still
You
had
have to
issues
subscribe
actually getting
before-
your
Pause the video.
solar out to the property. We had to.
Mute the video. Subscribe. Now I subscribed. Now I want to turn on the bell notifications. All. It's already on. Now, I don't even know if they have memberships.
They have 2,000 subs.
Yeah, but they may not have memberships. I don't know.
Here, I'm not a member on my phone.
It's not exactly just all right up there, is it?
Here, Pod, do you just want me to... I'm not a member yet on my phone, so I can look real quick.
Alright, let's see. Down here. The 3 dots, maybe? No. Don't report me. Don't report me. Kathy, I guess I don't know how to do it either. I thought I could figure it out. You'd think it'd be easy, but I know on iPhones, there's something weird about on iPhones. Settings. I got my gloves on too. My phone doesn't like it.
I'm looking for... Huh.
If one of my moderators knows how to become a member on an iPhone, please let Kathy know. Please let her know. Otherwise, I'll figure it out and I'll email it to you, Kathy, because I just don't know right now. You know, iPhone settings are just not as easy as one would think they should be. Just not as easy. Hello, Farmer Phil, Seth H., Brian Jensen. I know Hud said hi to a lot of you. Lisa, good to see you. Working through the issues with your mom. David Rubin, good to see you. We're going to be doing some searching today. I guess what we should do is we should start our start of stream giveaway. That's what we should do first, Hud. What do you think of that?
Yeah.
Alright, we've been playing, I've been watching Hudson play Madden football on, what's our machine? PlayStation?
Xbox.
Xbox. Alright, Xbox. Exclamation GAW to enter the Start a Stream giveaway. And we might have thrown 6 interceptions that game. And I blame it on coaching. It's all on me.
It's only 5.
Here's what we're giving away.
It was only 2 pick sixes.
I think it was 4, but it is bad. Regardless, it's just bad. It's bad. Scope. We're giving away a baby walking Liberty. 1/10 of a troy ounce of silver. Baby walking Liberty silver round.
Hello, Martin Bowen.
Our start of stream giveaway.
Hello,
Martin.
Hello, Martin Spafford.
Martin, my priority package still has not got to you as when I looked earlier today. Shipped it on Monday, maybe Tuesday. And it's in Shreveport. It's in Shreveport. So I am going to ask them, there's a button I can push and ask for a refund. So I'm going to ask them for a refund for my priority shipping to you from now on. And I'll be shipping to you for free maybe, if they don't seem to be able to get it there. Hello, Mark Spafford. Good to see you. Lucky James. Good to see you. How much time is left in our giveaway? I don't know, but I'll look. 1 minute and 23 seconds. 1 minute and 23 seconds. All right. Exclamation GAW. Only 16 people entered so far. Only 16 entered. You're going to have good odds to win, maybe. Maybe. Exclamation GAW. Martin, Bowen, Gabe, and Valerie have all 6 boxes today. All 6. And you've got Hudson and I to search. No Ready Silver.
Gives me better odds to beat you. So.
And Ready Silver's the one that found the box with the 5 Morgans in it, or Benjis in it last week.
Who won last week? You were what? You were right. Is it 3-2-2?
I think it's 3-2-2.
Is it 3-2-2-1 if we count Walker Magnet?
Well, yeah, Walker Magnet did win one of the days. He found the most silver. 29 seconds left. Where is
Hello, Judge.
Where is it? There it is.
Martin Bowen, he stayed the night at a friend's house, and now his friend has come over to our house to stay the night there.
15 seconds! Exclamation GAW.
Just Beckham knows how to coin home. We could have had him come over.
We could have. Ready playing hooky on us. Playing hooky. Dirty dog.
We could have Sawyer and his friend come over.
Alright. Good luck, all. The winner of the Start a Stream is... Lucky James. Congratulations, Lucky James. It's yours. It's yours. you need to send me an email, claim your prize, Lucky James, and give me your shipping address again. So it is easy on Paul to ship, and I don't have to search back through all the old emails and all of that good stuff. All right, back to
I'm gonna pick
this
the
screen
boxes.
right here. Martin, assuming you want a mix, and it'd be nice if you had your package and you could see the lovely mix I sent you. Our donator levels, we have a new one this week, but Martin said, I want it all. I'll take it all. So Martin has taken the 3-box option for $250, and you get a combination of 5 Morgan or Peace dollars guaranteed. A Skunk Prize if you don't find any silver, of
He
1
said your
ounce Skunk
choice.
Prize. And he's taken 2 of those, so he gets 10 Morgan Peace dollars, and I'll show you what I picked out for him. So far, Martin has no duplicates. No duplicates. New 1-box $100 level. When I posted and asked for feedback, it was a popular option to put a 1-box option in for $100 and with a guaranteed prize. So you get a combination of 2 Morgan or Peace dollars. So the Morgans and Peace I'm selling are worth $30 and up. They're better than G4. So you get $60 of your money right back guaranteed. Boom, right there. And if you get skunked, you get a 90% silver if you don't find 90% at least. And then you still have the no frills option, no guaranteed silver, Skunk Prize if you get skunked. So that's our new option.
Hello, Alexandra R.
Hello, Alexandra. Hey, I shipped your package finally, Alexandra. I don't know how long it'll take to get to Canada, but I shipped you. I shipped your stuff out. All right, let me get to the right screen. Right there. So, here's your goodies from this week's, your 10 guaranteed Morgan or Peace dollars. Here they is. You got a 1924 Peace dollar, a 1926 25 Peace dollar, and I was foreshadowing because there's your 1926 Peace dollar. And those 26 is an S, the 24, 25 are P's. I got you some better date Morgans. How about an 1878 HUD?
Second year? First year.
Second year.
It's first year.
First year Morgan. How about an 1890?
Oh, Alexander asked, do you remember what it was?
Nope. It was an envelope. It was more than one thing. I think it was some dollar bills that you had won on giveaways. But I don't remember exactly. It's in a legal size envelope. 1901 S. 1880 P. Another 1879, but this one with the P mint mark. And a 1901 with an O mint mark. Those are your 10 goodies. I'd have to look back stream by stream, Alexander, and see what you want.
Said, oh, the 5 singles.
That could be it. I don't remember. So that's your starting silver. Now, what Martin has done so far, Martin, you've got a 21S, a 21, a 21D, a 96P, a 94O, a 91P, a 1902D, a 1902P, 1904P, 1900P, 1900O, 1901O, 1890O, 1901S, 1901P, 1878P, 1879S, 1879P, and 1880P. And then the 22, 23, 23D, 24, 25, and 26S.
It's a wide variety.
So that's a lot of different Morgans and peace dollars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I think that's 19 Morgans and 6 peace dollars for Martin so far. With no duplications, Martin. No duplicates. I hope it makes it through. I'm sorry we waited so long with the troubles that they've been having getting stuff from here to Can. I can't even get stuff to Martin just south of here. My priority packages are taking a week now. So who knows? You got to start a book. You got to start. You need to get you a Morgan book for sure, Martin. For sure. A lot of these, I mean, some of the peace dollars are like AUBU. The Morgans are going to be VG up through very fine. So really good ones to start a book with. Well, Martin, we've got boxes L1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We're going for 13 streams in a row finding silver, and it really doesn't matter which box you pick because they're all yours. It's all yours. Secura wins the unboxing. Well, we're going to start 2 boxes of $50 right now.
Why'd you stack one 4 high and the other one 2 high?
You're the one that labeled them. So how about if we start at both ends, Hud? Like 1 and 6?
I'll take 6.
Alright. We'll start with 1 and 6. Only 2 searchers today. Only 2 searchers, so I gotta be on top of my game here. No ret.
Yeah, without rets equal it out, you have an even better chance of being blown out.
You got 2 yesterday. Well, good. They're coming through
Let's
again.
pick a box for top.
Let's get the
I'll give you.
that screen up there.
Martin just said to pick a box for you.
All right. Well, pick me either 1 or 6.
I was gonna give you 2, but okay, I'll give you.
Well, you can pick me. Pick whichever one you want. It doesn't matter. We're gonna do them all.
I'll give you 1.
1.
I'm just trying to keep
1 could be a carryover from last week's goodness.
Well, we don't know if they even came in that way though, because I took all the boxes off and looked at them before I even labeled them. So.
That's true. All right, Paul's gonna sneeze. Hold on. Paul is getting the beginnings of a sinus infection. No good. No bueno. No bueno. I got the copper piggy bank out. You know what my copper piggy bank says? Hi, Gabe. He didn't talk often on screen, but for Gabe. And the first silver that Sawyer ever found in a box. Oh, that's got to be lucky, doesn't it? Oh, you know what? I don't have my eyes up here
I lost
yet.
Mikey for a second.
Oh, that'd be a bad thing to lose. I got to get my eyes up here. Otherwise, I won't be able to see a darn thing. Not a darn thing. All right. Ooh, that one. That's the least amount of glue in any box I've opened in a long time.
Very much glue at all. I feel like Martin's always gotten lucky with enders. I had a lot of enders for Martin usually.
Watched Rob Fine's Treasure last night. He had 40 silvers in a box. 39 40s and 1 Benjamin Franklin. And then nothing in the next box. But when you get 40 in one box, Hud, you can take a 0. You can take a 0. Bring forth the silver. I concur, Jim. I concur. All right. Got my eyes all open. Let's see if I can wipe my magnifying glass down a little bit so I can see out of it. With moving everything again this week to get Rhett's microscope hooked up, I stirred up the dust a little. All right, here we go. Here we go. Alright, we'll try that. We'll try that out on for size. Let's see if we can get our 13th stream in a row finding silver. I hope so, Hud. I hope so. Didn't see anything in that one. Let's go down here. Let's lighten that up a little bit. I think that's good. Alright. 2024D, first coin I looked at.
Only was a nickel.
2023. 2021.
Are you gonna call it every coin you see?
74D. Well, you know.
So now check and see how slow you really search since you can call it every coin you see.
Might as well, because that's what I'm doing in my head. Are you just going yes, no, or do you identify the date in your head when you search?
Well, I more of look for certain dates than look at every date. Like I have a list of dates in my head, and if it's not,
that's why you're quicker than me. Hey, if you're trying to enter the giveaway, you might want to hit the refresh button because the first one's done, and I don't
Prospector says Walker Magnet Raid.
Hey, my good friend Walker Magnet, who streams at 11 o'clock on Saturday, sending his crew over. He must have finished up. I did see he eked out a 40%er. So there was no skunk in the Walker Magnet round today. We hope to follow that example and keep the skunk out of the game room. I think it was the first 48 streams we ever did live like this. We never had a skunk. And then Hudson missed a Saturday.
Oh yeah.
And Treasure Hog and I got skunked.
It's been whenever one of us is gone that whenever Rhett was gone is whenever the next big streak ended.
Hello, Jim Cantor. Good to see you, my friend. Hello, Joe Bell. Hello, Brown Sugar.
See,
Hello, PTF Stacking. Michael Erickson. David Rubin. Good luck on the golf. There's not one going on right now, though.
See, Paul, like the first
We'll do one at 50 likes.
The first thing is I look for a D. Because like 90% of the things that I'm looking for have a D in them, right? Besides like the 82p, and if you find an 87.
Yeah.
I'm looking for a D.
You don't look at the date first?
No, I look at the mint mark first.
I gotta squint and hold my head just right to see the mint mark.
And then, if there's a D, I'll go up to the date, or if there's a P, I guess. So it's like, and then like I think like 74
That might be where you find something. Whoa, that sounded kind of funny. What was that?
Another light planchette.
If I can locate it, if I can run the time into the bucket. Guess it was nothing. Guess it was nothing. Nepfine's a street killer. No, I think that was on me. Treasure Hog takes the blame. I take the blame. Nepfine takes the blame. But the next Saturday, we restarted another streak and we made it to 49. So 97 of our first 98 live streams were $50. We found silver. And then we had a couple streams in a row we didn't find any. And then we got 30 some, and then 13, and then 6, and I've lost the total. But like 99% of the time, we have found at least one silver.
Aren't we like 13 streams in a row now or something like that?
We're going for 13 today. Going for 13 today, buddy.
Have we had a skunk?
Hello, Tom Thumb.
Have we had a skunk stream?
Hello, David Rubin.
Have we had a skunk stream since we came back from baseball?
We have not had a skunk stream this year. Now, I may be cursing it. I hope not, Martin. We have not had a skunk stream in 2025.
If we skunk Martin in 6 boxes,
That would be ugly. This is going to be a long hunt if we pull that off.
Hello, Elizabeth Flood.
All of the 40s, Hello Elizabeth, that Rob found last night were ugly. They'd been, they were yellow toned and looked like they'd been wet.
Hello, David Reardon.
Charlotte loves ugly coins, so she was loving it.
Dun, 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 dun.
I would just love having 40. He was finding 5 in some rolls. Now, not Red's 8 in a roll.
That's never gonna happen again. Unless you find.
If it does, it'd be amazing.
How about like 15 walkers in a row?
Yeah, talk to Dad's for a change about
Yeah.
that.
18 barbers.
He's done it.
What about you get a roll, looks regular, 18 barbers inside.
No ender and 18 barbers inside.
Yeah.
That'd be a roll.
What's the
Well,
chance-
if we're gonna dream, can we dream that they're all mint
Seeded.
states uncirculated?
No, even better, standing liberties. Or seated liberties, Uncirculated MS.
Well, what? No trade dollars?
I don't think trade dollars will fit in $50.
Well, it won't. But
Cat,
if we're gonna dream.
uncirculated cat bust $50.
Hey, this is my dream.
I brought it up.
How about $20 gold pieces?
No, we want 18. That brings the shock factor up.
Well, what if it was 18 $20 gold pieces in there?
How expensive are those to buy?
Well, I think they're.
More than $20.
Are they an ounces of gold? So $3,200? I don't know. They'd be pricey.
3,200 times 18. It's a lot.
I don't have any, so the one I don't have committed to memory or anything.
The only goal I committed to memory is mine. So.
The gold I have is in much smaller denominations.
I have like a bunch of gold.
Little
just in, like
gold.
small amounts of gold.
Little gold.
Should have bought gold a couple of years ago.
Well, I did. Problem is we gave it away.
You held on to it.
Auctioned it off.
We could go eat Mexican every night.
If you'd stop giving my gold away.
I hold on to all the coins you give me. That's a college or a car thing.
Boy, is the stock market and the gold and silver price on a roller coaster. Holy smokes. We have delayed our auction that we were going to start last week and then going to start today. Last week, treasure hunt was reined in. This week, I just didn't get it done. And we're going to do it starting the Saturday after Easter. We will start our big estate sale that I bought, our treasure hunt and I bought. And we'll start auctioning that out. I'll get an announcement video out.
It's toned or plated.
Toned.
Look at the reverse.
I'd give it to him and call it plated and call it a miscellaneous.
You got a
Get your first find.
questionable gold toned or plated. I don't know exactly.
I think it's.
I mean, the edge is also gold. So
I think it was plated and
hello, hack.
is got quite a bit of wear since then. But that's miscellaneous. Not often we start with a miscellaneous.
The edge is also gold, sir. I'm pretty sure it's plated.
Hello, Hack.
Feel free to hit that like button. 6 likes away from 50 likes.
Got a giveaway at 50 and 100 likes. Hope everyone's having a great Saturday. I've been enjoying the Masters this week.
Yeah.
And, college basketball earlier in the month, the Masters now. Great time of year to watch sports.
And it's opening start of baseball too. So.
And the start of
If
baseball.
only we had like some
Cubbies are in first place in their division.
but 2
We're
losses
not
in a
used
row.
to that. We're not used to that.
Are we still first?
Yes.
I mean 9 and 7.
Yeah. The Dodgers have beat us 3 times already, so that's not good.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Hello,
Hello,
B.H.
B.H. Ringer.
Well, we're getting the hard. We're playing the Dodgers 2 series at the start of the year. We're playing the Diamondbacks 2 series, and we're playing the Padres 2 series. And those are all good
Some of our
games.
West Coast stuff, and part of that's not playing the snow in Wrigley because you never know what's going to happen in Chicago this time of year.
Do we usually play on the West Coast early on in the season?
Uh-oh, that's not what we're looking for.
You can't say uh-oh if it's not silver.
Well, double uh-oh then. That's a dime. The heck put a dime in your box, Martin?
What if it was a silver dime? Would it count?
Martin, you owe me 40 cents. You're down 40 cents, Martin. What's the date on that bad boy? I don't know. 2021, I think. Well, that's another miscellaneous, Martin. There was a dime in the roll. That's two miscellaneous. Auspicious beginning. A dime in the roll. I don't know about that, deal, Hud. You know, it was like 2 weeks in a row we haven't found the wrong denomination in a $50 box.
We
And
more
it's
often
back.
find the wrong denomination.
I guess at least it was a dime and not a penny this time.
Watch, next roll you're gonna get a penny.
Dime. A dime.
You think that'd at least be nice to give us some dollar coins from time to time?
Yeah, I found one of those once.
Give us some Sacagaweas.
I found the presidential dollar, I believe. Might have been a Sacagawea.
Aren't we about to get a new presidential dollar coin probably? Who's president?
George H.W. Bush.
Which is President Carter like just died?
Yeah, but I think just George H.W. Bush is coming out like right now.
How long ago did he pass away?
I don't know. Year and a half?
Yeah.
40 people in, 45 likes, 5 away from a giveaway. Hello, Aunt Susan. Maybe Susan. Good to see you. Maybe you'll bring me some silver luck. We're off to a slow start for Martin.
Who was it that always used to come in and I'd find silver immediately after that?
That would be Epic Blade.
Oh, yes.
Epic Blade was in a Vertical Live, I think, last week. We're sneaking up on 17,000 subs. We're sneaking on it.
Next giveaway, or possibly next giveaway is at 20,000. Trying to push towards there.
Oh, at 20,000, there's no telling what we'll give away.
We saw some promising aspects at
We'll
Bowen show.
sneak onto Hudson's Shelf for that giveaway. Don't
All
know.
my good stuff is off the shelf right now, so.
Oh, well, it'd be easy to sneak then. 6 box hunt. Martin Bowen has donated for all 6 boxes today. And hopefully we start finding some goodies. Now he does have a dime and the partially plated $50. So it's better than nothing. Barely. Barely better than nothing. So I went to take back coins this week. Not as easy as one might have thought. Not at all as easy as one
because
might
I
have
called you
thought.
while you were doing it and you told me about it after.
Yes, the new link for AppMex is still working. Last I looked. Jim?
We're going to talk about nothing coins?
The week before, Walker and I dumped coins, and we took back a lot of nickels to one of the banks, so I was trying to give them the week off. I mean, like bag after
Was
bag
it our
after
main? Was it our
bag
main dump tank?
of nickels.
Was it our main one?
At the bottom, not the top of the hill.
Oh.
And so I took it to the bank here that's closest, and this week I had 3 5-gallon buckets of $50 and 3,000 $1 bills and 2 5-gallon buckets of pennies, but I was only taking one of the 5-gallon buckets of
You're
pennies.
finally starting to take those penny boxes back?
Well, those pennies back.
Oh, I
They haven't
think
been in the boxes for a
I
long
thought you-
time.
oh,
This
yeah.
is all the 2024 pennies I got, hoping for 2025. And So I loaded them up, took them to the bank, wheeled them into the bank, started dumping the $50. And the counter got up to $300.50. And it was still spinning around counting them, but the dollar figure wasn't going up. It's like, uh-oh. So I called over for the manager real quick, came over there. She's like, oh, no. So then it shut off, and it froze at $300.50. And I knew that it counted more than that. I didn't know how much was in that bucket, but I knew I had $3,000-ish minus what Martin found last week in this bag. So we tried to fix it and had to hit the reset button. And after we hit the reset button, it came back up and said $474.50, which was a good thing that it went up. So it wasn't, they didn't have to do an audit. But the machine then would not come back on. Would not come back on. And I was worried about getting burned, David, but these people very, very trustworthy, and they wouldn't purposely burn me, thank goodness. And so it's like, huh. Boy, that's a pretty 2023, but it's not approved. So they went ahead and did my 3,001s and my $400 and some, and hung the old shop is closed out of order sign on the counter. Oh my gosh, Hud. I was wondering why you're being so quiet over there.
The side open, it never works.
Hold on, Hudson. I'm going to open up his screen. Hudson looked to have something silvery looking.
I never get it whenever I just open up one side.
Silvery looking. Martin, brace yourself.
So, there's something funny about, well, can this focus? There's something funny about these $50.
The ones with the D on the back?
Yeah, there's only like one date these can be.
Yup.
So,
Martin,
1964D!
90%er for Martin!
Good shape, too. That is 13 strings in the silver.
There's gonna be a big hoot-nanny, everybody's gonna come along. All join in at the hoot-nanny, sing a hoot and hollering song. Put on your hat, throw out the cat, bring a little money 'cause you might need that. Throw out the blues, kick off the shoes, sing a little, make a little, love a little, bring a little honey to the hoot-nanny, everybody's gonna have a date. Hurry, hurry, hurry to the hoot-nanny, we don't wanna be late.
13 streams in a row finding silver.
Score.
And there is your 90 and the matching 90 for the first 90 found of the day. You know, let me tell you this about Martin Hudson. He don't like to mess around with 40%.
No, Martin does not like the 40%ers.
He is a 90 or nothing kind of fella.
Yeah.
Martin on the board. Martin on the board.
1-0 score.
Man, that thing was glowing in the roll.
I know. I pulled it out and I was like, I knew that was a 90 from the edge.
That thing was glowing.
Martin likes to find 90s
Yellow Run
and
Driving.
injuries. I almost gave you this box too, and I'm happy I didn't know.
Oh man. Hudson once again taking the box with the silver.
The side roll open. Have you like ever opened it up on the side, like one side of it? And
Well, yeah, when the paper tears funny.
I did. Yeah,
I've never done it on purpose, but
yeah, I accidentally did it. I feel like I never find silver in the rolls where I accidentally tear the sides instead of the whole thing. I did that.
Rob tries to open his. He just kind of unwraps the edges and then starts tearing. He does that on
Like
purpose.
what I do, like this, and then.
Rob was doing something weird though. He'd not found much silver this year, So he took his screwdriver and he was taking and cutting it along the edge, like that, and then he was peeling it.
Huh?
Yeah, because he was trying for something lucky, I guess.
I mean, whenever it gets boring, you do different stuff.
Do it again, do it again. I agree. We should do that again.
So did you end up dumping the coins, all your coins this week, or?
Oh, so I loaded all those back up on my two-wheeler and took them back to the truck and put them back in the truck. It was too late to go to the other bank. So I came home, brought them in the house. Next day, got up early, took them back to the truck.
You got up early, meaning like you got up at like 11?
9:30.
Wow.
Really early for me. And I took them down to the bank at the bottom of the hill. Loaded them up on the two-wheeler, hauled them all in. And it's a little uphill because you got a little walkway.
Hello,
Copper Owl.
Well, the walkway makes it not that bad. Like, you can clip the side of the thing, though. If you're not careful.
Wheel in, park them beside the coin machine. Look at the coin machine, which says
out of order.
Temporarily out of order.
So did you go to
no.
So did you go to Tentacle?
Loaded them back on the two-wheeler. Well, they were still on the two-wheeler. Wheeled them back outside. Loaded them back in the truck again. And tried to call the Pinnacle branch of the RVS before I drove all the way. It's the farthest one away that we used.
They're really good, though.
And my phone said that it had been inactivated. It's like, what? What do you mean inactivated?
See, I didn't know about this thing until you called me yesterday, so I guess.
And so it's like, well, I guess I'll go ahead and drive all the way out there. So I drove all the way out there and walked inside. And they're like, we haven't seen you forever. Well, last time I was here, your machine was broke. Like, yeah, it's working now.
Michael Erickson's that's what he likes. That's my favorite. I like going to that bank. They're really good help. Usually a guy just stands next to us.
So the branch manager, who's a lady that we've gotten to know really well, just got promoted not that long ago. I'm dumping coins, and it's still counting, and it stops running the total up and freezes. It's like, you've got to be kidding me. She's like, I know. So she hits the reset button, it comes back up, and it has our total there for whatever I had dumped that far. And I'm like, are you okay if I continue trying to dump coins, or would you rather I didn't? She goes, nah, go ahead. And so when it came back on, it had the right total again. And so it did that about 5 more times, but I got all of our half dollars, pennies dumped finally. 3 banks, 2 machines out of order.
Did you get any dollars?
One that was limping. One that was limping.
Did you get any dollars from that Tentacle?
I did not, because I had 2,000 sitting right there beside you.
Oh. So, how long was your
So
phone
Kathy and
active?
Otis, that's moving a lot of coins more times than I wanted to.
How long was your phone inactive for?
Well, I came home
Was this
because
yesterday?
it took me to a message that sounded a little sketchy. And so I went to my online account, and it's inactive. And we had had a credit card that got taken in one of the breaches. Our credit card numbers got nabbed. So we had a new credit card we had to get, and I had this on that credit card, and I guess the monthly bill came due on my auto pay. And they said, meh, I guess we'll just wait for you to call us with no phone. And inactivated it. So this time I signed up for a full year. So I can't have this problem again for a year.
You always lose your phone or it gets inactivated or something
And I
happens.
actually had a business call scheduled for yesterday, and my phone goes down. So I ended up calling this guy via FaceTime, because FaceTime still worked. I haven't had a business work type call in 2 years, I don't think. And had one scheduled the day my phone goes down. What are the chances? So it was interesting process of ditching the coins this week. But I'm down to one box of pennies left, 5-gallon bucket left of pennies in the house. And then we'll have the 3 buckets with 1,000 each of $50 after this hunt. 3,000-ish, depending on how much goodness we find for Martin. So we'll start the whole process again.
2 rolls left.
I got 2001s to search. So I'm playing peekaboo. We had a nice day today. Here, nice day.
Idiot.
Warming up, spring. Hudson with a coin down. Coin down, coin down. Well, Martin, I found a dime, and that's I haven't found a NIFCS. Haven't even found a boy. Do I have to sell 4 these?
I didn't find this in my entire first box. Ugh.
Hudson done with his first box.
Box 5 now.
Your only find was a 90.
And a miscellaneous.
A 90 and a miscellaneous in box 1.
6.
I thought I had 6.
You have 1.
Dang it, that's the problem right there. Well, he found enough to get you on the board. Watch your ears. Hello, Cammy King. There you go, Martin. Well, Hudson found you a 90. You got a 90 and a matching 90 and a dime and a semi-gold plated $50 is all you've got so far.
The whole thing of this light gray situation is I got a lot less space over here with my camera.
A lot less space. What do you mean?
It's this light. You move this light right next to me.
I didn't move anything. That's where it's been.
Well, it's different.
Well, tighten it up at the top so it doesn't. It's got little turny things on the back side at each joint, and it won't droop like that. You don't want a droopy microphone. That you get a droopy microphone, you got problems.
This thing. There. Fixed it.
But that's where that light has been for 2 years.
And it's not even the tighten thing. It's down here. It's the holder that's coming up.
You pulled it out of the holder now?
No.
Huh?
No.
You pulled the holder off.
No.
I'm out of guesses.
The holder's just not working.
The holder needs to be tightened.
I don't want to tighten it.
Well, it's the one you usually crawl under the desk to tighten from up under. You
No,
do that one from
I
above.
don't want to do that right now.
Alright. Hudson with technical difficulties. Opening box number 1.
2. Oh, box 5.
Box 5. Box number 5. L5. Under the L5. Plain lingo. Or silver for Martin.
Hello, namaste.
Your camera's not capturing that probably the best it could. Namaste in the house. Good to see you, Namaste. We've got a 90 on the board, but slim picking so far. Although, anytime with the 90, that's a good day. We want more though. We want more.
Be right back.
Paul has found a dime. I have found a dime. That's what I've found so far. $1.50 box. Not a good find. 40 cents short. Cutting crease today. Be careful. Hello, Raymond. Good to see you. Now let's see. Just move the whole map. There we go. Square it up for you all. No, I got hit with I believe a sinus infection last night. Don't like the sinus infection. Appreciate the 58 people that are watching. We are over 50 likes, so let me start a giveaway. Our 50 likes giveaway, specifically, we shall start. There it is. Exclamation GAW. Exclamation GAW. 50 likes giveaway is in process. There's another one at 100. Another one at 100. You got 3 minutes to enter. Exclamation GAW. You do have to be 18 or older, 13 or older with parental permission to win. And somebody's going to get a little piece of silver. I'll show you what it's going to be when the clock expires. Exclamation GAW. John Bryan, good to see you. Anyone who missed the chat, I apologize.
I believe those Dr. Peppers weren't entirely cold yet.
That's why you take the ones behind them that have been in there for 2 weeks.
There are some in the fridge that are cold too, so I grabbed one of those.
Well, that's the ones that are in the fridge that are behind the ones that just gone in. They're not cold yet.
Not the ones in the fridge door.
Huh?
Not the ones in the fridge door.
No. Those are the newer ones, I think.
No, they're the older ones. The newer ones are the tall ones.
Okay. I didn't measure them.
Well, these ones have like the curves in the bottom. And the other ones
Exclamation GAW. Exclamation GAW. How much time is left in our giveaway? I'll tell you. 1 minute and 3 seconds left in the giveaway. 1 minute and 3 seconds. Exclamation GAW. Somebody's winning Paul Silver. It won't be Hudson.
If I enter in the GAW, it could be. Never do that though.
It's funny when we used to use the comment picker that occasionally it would pick me.
Or my parents.
Because I had replied to people's comments. I won a few times.
You should have been like, well,
Of course, we redrew.
You should have been like, well, guess I get to keep the prize.
Alright, how much time
Been
is
like-
left?
been like-
17 seconds.
Been like, thanks for winning, Paul. Give me your shipping address.
10 seconds. Exclamation GAW. 35 people in. Like 50 watching. Exclamation GAW. I'm going to open it back up for 10 seconds. And then I'm going to draw a winner. Exclamation GAW. And then we'll have another giveaway when we get 100 likes. If we get 100 likes. 1098-765-43. Exclamation GAW if you want in. a 0, closing entries, closing entries, closing entries. Entries closed. Good luck all. The winner, I guess I'll show it to you after I give it away. The winner of the 50 likes giveaway is Captain Vic. Congratulations, Captain Vic. Captain Vic, you need to send me an email like anyone that wins today. And one of the moderators will put that email in the chat, PasSpareTime@yahoo.com. And claim your prize and give me your mailing address because it makes it easier for me if you do it that way. Let me show you what you want, Captain Vic. Come out of your envelope. Don't hide in there, Silver. Don't hide in there. Ah, this one's a little different.
2013 NIFCS.
What? It's the Aztec Warrior. 1/10 of a troy ounce of silver. Aztec Warrior. Going to Captain Vic. Going to Captain Vic. Hudson with a NIFCS find. Alright. We only need a proof and a 40 to fill the board.
So Paul, if you like put something in your mailbox and it was to like your next
You're
door
welcome, Captain Vic. Hello, Joseph Wells. If I did what?
if you put something in your mailbox and
Hello, Lisa D. and Judd.
Michael Erickson gets 5 PasSpareTime memberships to Crafty Dragon, Jeff S, Digging Up the Dirt with James, and John Barry, and
Michael Erickson, that is so very generous of you. Thank you so very much for donating the memberships. It means the world to us. Thank you for that support and congratulations to all the new members. I'm showing Crafty Dragon, Jeff S, the Thule Tiger, Digging Up the Dirt with James, and John Barry. I'm showing 4. Sorry, had to sneeze again. Alright, I'm sure it'll pop a 5th one up, or it did. Well, it says we gave 5, it just didn't tell us who the 5th one was.
Yep.
So, must be a secret, Hud.
If you...
Thank you, Michael. Congrats to the new members. New members, you can bid in our auctions and get free shipping being a member. We will have our next auction will be 2 weeks from today. Go ahead, Hud.
If you put a letter in your mailbox
Yeah,
and it was to your next door neighbor,
yeah.
would the postman just deliver it right then and there?
Probably not, because they probably don't look at them.
Really?
But it seems like if you were walking all the way to your mailbox, you'd go ahead and take it.
It's a hypothetical. It's hypothetical.
Gotcha.
So what if it was to yourself?
What's broken, David? What's broken?
Oh, I think it means the membership thing.
Oh.
I would take the membership.
Yeah, it says it gave 5 away.
Oh.
Kind of like finding a dime. What?
Well, it was
You broke
resting,
it.
It was resting on this, and then I moved it off this.
Stay. You bent it. We're going to put another one up. You bent it, moving it around so much that it's almost broken. Technology. Boy, I'm telling you, they say these younger kids know the technology. I'm not sure.
This isn't technology.
But look at your camera, look at your mat.
Well, the camera got shifted because I was messing with that. How is that technology?
Well, back in the old days, you think they had desk lights?
I mean, they had lamps.
Back when we was walking 20 miles through the snow uphill to school every day?
Martin said my package is deeply censored before being delivered.
Oh yeah, it must. Craziness.
If Martin mailed a package to his next door neighbor,
Craziness. And
it would go to North Dakota.
It's going to
before
a
it got-
post office box. So I mean, what is going on? What is going on with that? And I shipped it priority, so it's guaranteed to be there in 2 days. And I'm sure it was somewhere in 2 days. Just not to you. I got up and looked this morning. I was hoping you got it today. Nope. Sitting in Shreveport, Louisiana.
Is that close to Martin at least?
What's closer than we are? 2017 NIFCS Paul on the board with a real find. 2017.
Which light would I lose if I just turn this off?
What are you doing?
I was seeing if I just move this out of my way.
Technical difficulties. Technical difficulties. But we have the capabilities of fixing this. Hudson breaking his light. Breaking his light.
I think it's been broken like that for a couple of weeks.
You hold it.
Ugh. Oh, it's really bright now.
Putting a new light in for Hudson. This is like a NASCAR pit stop here. NASCAR pit stop. How quick can I get the tires off the car? They're not very quick.
It seems like a fun job.
Walker said they've gone to one lug nut now, so they don't even have to do
They don't do the dun dun dun. Like
all of them.
That doesn't seem very fun.
Yeah, well, I'm sure it's easier for them, but it's not an advantage to have the best pit crew anymore.
Did you use
Am I screwing that the wrong way again? No, I'm not.
I mean, I am like the fastest car, so it'd be pretty good if I had a fast pit crew. Benji's my crew chief.
Think that would help?
Yep.
Throw that other one away.
It's not fit.
It better fit. Bend. Bend. No, not you, Benj. Go in there. Go in there. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
My pit crew put on the wrong tire.
Here, hold that. Still technical difficulties. Still Hudson's fault.
Blew out a tire. It's taking a while to get a new tire. It's like that lamp from Pixar.
We'll test fit this one first.
Yes. Watch it not fit whenever you try to put it in there, though. It'd be funny. There's no God going on right now. I don't think there's a God going on right now.
Nope, there's a new brace for Hudson's searchlight.
There's. Oh, it goes on like that now. That way it won't hit my shelf. Or it could hit my shelf still. Thank you.
You're welcome. Boy, our race car's in last place with that long pit stop. We're back.
Well, my pit crew is the other race car, so it's fine.
Sorry for the delay.
Ugh. Now it's so much better because I don't have something in my way.
Good.
It was the same thing as the menu thing, Paul, at the restaurant.
Oh no.
Seth H. just gifted 5 minutes to Gene Anderson, Great Scott, Lisa Anderson, Lady Bluegrass, and Mr. Gucci 718 BK.
Hey, we got all 5 that time. Seth H, thank you so very much for donating 5 PasSpareTime memberships. It does mean the world to us. Seth, that's very generous of you. Thank you, my friend. To the new members, congrats. You can now bid in our auctions, get free shipping from our auctions, watch our membership only content, which I owe some of that.
I need to come out with another coin room video. Our annual coin room video.
Yeah. You gotta film one on my phone.
I don't think my urges exactly show off the board right now.
Yeah, it worked that time. Thank you, Seth H. Appreciate it.
A bunch of slab coins.
Grow those members. Grow those members. We fluctuate between 200 and 300 members.
If we get up to 400, is that whenever we get another new thing?
I've missed the opportunity to do new things several times now that we've been high enough to put things in. So I just
Have you
need to.
gifted the new memberships yet?
No. By the way, I'm glad you said that, Hud. Hold on, Paul can give memberships out every month now too. I gotta remember how to do this.
Gift unlimited memberships.
Hold on, not memberships. Subscribe. Yeah, memberships.
10 free memberships a month or
Let's
something
see.
like that.
Pop out, chat. All right, let me see if I can make this work. That membership gifting. That you have.
Gift 5.
All right, let's try that on for size.
Paul has gifted 5 memberships to Ricky JHG84, Blake Rich, Darren Wilkerson, Ross Van Leberg, and Bo Hummer Corn Hunter.
Look at that, members everywhere. Those from PasSpareTime. I can give 10 a month now, I guess. And Walker Magnet helped me figure out how to do it because it wasn't showing up with the way I do videos.
I already want Walker to come back up here.
Walker's got to come visit again. We had a great time when Walker Magnet was up here.
And Baseman.
We need Baseman up here. I was going to call Baseman this week, but you know, my phone died and everything. So
And
I got to call Grandma Jenna too because my mom had a EGD and colonoscopy yesterday,
What's
and
an EGD?
they check your tummy out for problems.
Oh.
You're welcome, David. No, we'll have our next giveaway at 100 likes.
Was that what Uncle Brett called
61.
you while you were on the phone with me?
Yes.
Oh.
So finally got my phone, I thought fixed. It came back on, and so I had to call and test it with somebody. And Hudson was, I think, still at school.
I was waiting in the car. I just got out.
So I called him because I knew he'd answer regardless. Yeah,
Even
it was working.
Even if I was in school, I would have answered.
So this week so far, I've broken
2005 NIFCS.
3 coin return machines, evidently. Hudson's broken a light holder.
And Paul's broken his
I got
ability
so
to
much-
find silver.
And the membership gifter was broke, only gave 4 instead of 5 on the
The
screen.
computer was broke last week.
Man, I'm scared to touch anything. Scared to touch anything. Thanks, Michael. I think you were telling me about it too. I stream using OBS. as a separate entity. And it's totally different from how Walker does it. He does it all
Do Streamlabs.
through the one screen and Streamlabs. I do a combination of YouTube and then stream with OBS. And on my chat that shows up all the time on the screen, it didn't have an option for me to get membership.
My Erickson says, nah, Hudson. Pod just lets you guys find a little in the beginning and takes over at the end.
Right.
So let's see, is that coin hunters?
But if I pop my chat out so I can put it anywhere I want, when it goes to that format, then I can gift membership. Hello, T.
Michael,
Good to see you.
you see, the whole thing is that I get done, right? And I start searching pause boxes, and that's whenever the silver comes out of pause boxes.
Now, most of the silver found is in Paul's boxes, not found by Paul. How's that work out?
I still
Martin,
think
we're
it's,
off to a slow start, but you do have a 90. And
Not
I've got tons of 74Ds. I'm still in my first box because I've been fixing light stories and
I was sitting here watching you fix a light, so
Hudson's deep into box number 2 for him now.
I'm gonna get into your boxes. And until I get in the box that you're searching, the boxes don't count for
It
you.
is definitely, Otis, time for more silver.
I bet we'll probably
Martin's not used to only having one.
get in box
We
2.
must do better. Paul has not seen anything even somewhat silver in my rolls yet.
We're only at 40 and a
At
first
some
way
point-
going board.
I'm starting to get the complex on not finding silver. I'm gonna start picking my own boxes, going over and getting them. Now the heck with that.
You think I'm taking the silver out of your rolls? Yep.
I think you're picking them up, and by feel,
Way in
you
there.
could tell there was a 90 in that one. Just by your magic
I wanted
touch.
box 5 to start off, and look how that's gone for me so far.
You got more than half a box to search. All right, Martin. I hope you're right.
Who will find the
Will
silver
it be
in
box
boxes?
2, 3, or 4 that I pick
You
next?
have to pick 2. Remember, we're going in order.
Oh, going in order.
That's what you told me.
Well, no. What I said is we'll start at both ends of this and attack it from the ends.
I thought you
I
meant
didn't
like
really
meet in the
commit
middle
to a
too.
long-term strategy.
I thought you meant like meet in the middle. Even though it'll probably be, if we do that, I bet I'll probably be starting at the end of box 2.
I need to start finding silver
No,
in
that
my
was-
first box
that
so
was-
you guys can't come over and get some of them.
Well, then I'll just search fast and search your boxes instead of searching that.
I can't search 4 in the time I can search 1. You're fast, but you're not that fast.
I can search like 2 in the time you search 1. And the fact that you're almost done with your first box and I'm halfway through my second
Not
box.
quite. I tell you, we're just maybe weeks away from you taking over running the stream, and I'll just search. And
That doesn't sound very fun.
we'll tighten up that gap on speed in a hurry.
No, I'll still be faster than you.
I didn't say you wouldn't be. I said we tighten up the gap.
I mean, I still run chat and stuff. What did I just knock off?
2011 NIFC for Paul. Even though it won't focus. Focus. That's a good find for Paul. NIFC, 50 cents for Martin.
I know I can run a stream.
You've done it before. You just never run a whole stream. There's
Yes, I
nothing
have.
but the stream, so help you God.
I've done the streams like one stream made basement over and I ran the entire stream.
Well,
I ran the stream between me and Walker Magnet where we were nickel box battling.
that's true. I think if you didn't run into any problems, you'd probably be just fine.
I know, I've seen you work through all the problems and most of the time I figure out how to fix them.
Cocky. Not a good look. Not a good look. I got a purple coin. I got a purple coin like somebody's ink pen broke on it. How purple is that? What year is it?
I don't like not finding silver.
71. Well, I don't think anybody likes not finding silver.
I mean, what if they're finding 87s?
It's like going deer hunting and not harvesting a deer. It's, you can still have fun, but it's more fun. Actually, though, when you harvest the deer, that's when my work begins.
Maybe this year.
You know what we may do tomorrow? We may work on the 4-wheeler.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say go test out the new and improved pew range.
No, you gotta register for it. You have to be pre-approved before you can even go out there. There's paperwork to fill out online.
Do I have to fill out paperwork? I don't like signing stuff.
I'll get us signed up. I just haven't done it yet.
See, David Rubin, if it was like a fractured fairy tale, the hare would have won. So,
Our rifle range in Bella Vista, we're a part of a property owners association. We have a pistol and rifle range, and it's been closed for a year because somebody shot over the berm.
who's that bad of a shot?
That protects your bullet from just going for miles and into somebody's house out in the middle of the country. Luckily they weren't home, nobody was hurt, but they shut down the range and they had to get certified. They've changed everything. You got to be registered
You just need to
now.
just walk in and show your license and you were good. So,
Well, in the old days, it wasn't even staffed. When we moved here, it wasn't even staffed. You drove out there, you went to the sheriff's office or the golf course and got a key and went out there and I locked the gate. I drove my truck in, drove my targets down to the end of the range.
you would drive your targets down?
And drove back, shot, and drove back and forth. But
This is definitely
Yeah.
gold plated.
do that anymore. That does look very beautifully gold
I
plated.
don't know if it's here. The obverse a little scratched up, but yours looks good.
Yeah, it was gold plated. It'll never show up on here.
It's
but
just the gold doesn't like.
that is very gold plated.
David Rubin, I do like fractured fairy tales. So.
So
David,
that's miscellaneous number 3.
David Rubin said, "Who would win in the race? Who won the race? The tortoise or the hare?" And I said, "Fractured fairy tale. The hare wins." So
Don't even know what that means.
fractured fairy tales are like the events are changed in the
I
hare.
think
fairy
the
tale.
hare got out there, spinning their wheels, ran as fast as they could, ran into a wall, knocked themselves out. And here came the tortoise and passed by the sleeping bunny and took home
Turtles aren't even that slow though, unless
The
it's
gold-
turtle.
medal. I got 2 big stack of 74Ds. I got 2 rolls left in my first box.
I have 20 rolls left in my second box.
Still looking for my first hit.
Okay, but why was the hare stupid enough to sleep right next to the finish line? Why not just cross the finish line first? I think it was more of an
Knocked
I think it was more of an IQ thing than a speed thing.
Knocked himself out on the wall.
What? He
He
never
went
ran
sleep.
into a wall.
He didn't go to sleep accidentally.
Where did this wall come from?
Where did what come from?
The wall. Where did you get this wall
Well,
idea from?
races have walls.
No, he like sleeps against the tree for like a couple hours and he eats a snack and falls asleep. Just finish the race.
They went to one of the
That's like sleeping.
Talladega and raced on one of the NASCAR tracks, make it official, and he got into the wall. It'll happen.
That's like hitting a home run and staying at third base because you just want to.
Everybody that's ever raced a car has hit the wall.
See, they're not racing cars though, they're running.
No.
Morton Bowen said Magic Market Man has finally showed up in East Texas.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, keep him down there. I don't want him back. I'm finding a few, but not many today of Black Magic.
He got the
Market
memo.
Man.
He got the memo.
All right, Paul is done with box number 1, and I had 2 NIFCS and a dime. Proud of my dime.
That is.
Proud of my dime. Grab me a box, Hud. Grab me a box. Grab me a box.
I think this box is silver in it.
Good. Limp it over here. Just don't break your light again. All right. Box number 2 for Paul. Box number 4 for Paul and Hudson. I'm going back to the piggy bank again. I get. But I'm going to throw a little extra something at it. Where'd President Kennedy go?
Oh. I don't know.
Where is President Kennedy? Give me Kennedy. Give me the president. I don't need them both. I just need. Okay, yeah, I'll take Benji. We'll throw Benji at it. Benji in the piggy bank.
Benji was like an everyday box buster.
The lucky combination.
You're not gonna use
Good luck, Martin. Good luck. Hello, Great Scott. Good to see you.
What happened to that Walking Liberty statue you used to have? Didn't you give it away?
I sold it in auction. Walker Magnet bought it. It resides in Alabama now.
Remember that stick that you did with it?
I haven't. Somebody will have to tell me. Has Walker Magnet brought out his Walking Liberty in his stream?
Remember that skate video with like the Walking Liberties, like the baby walkers and everything, and then Silver Iron Man?
I do not see a silver, but I see a really.
Michael Harrison said no, but I think somebody bought it for him.
Oh, I think, was it you, Michael? I think you're right. They bought it and sent it to him. That is correct. That might have been you, Michael.
Michael's like, Michael, can't believe you're discrediting him in this.
All right. Here we go. Better box. Better box. Weird looking coin.
Oh, Michael said it wasn't me. Lawrence?
Might have been John Bryan or
Lawrence?
Mark Bowen, or I don't remember who bought it.
Any Walker Magnet viewer?
Somebody did. Somebody bought it and gifted it to him. I think that's right.
He said maybe John Bryan.
It might have been John Bryan. That nasty looking ender.
Oh. It's either very corroded or it's silver.
Well,
Did I call it that there would be silver in this box?
Martin said my next box would have silver in it.
It looks silvery. This is the ugliest silver I've ever seen.
If it's silver, is there a D on there?
I can't see very well. No. Maybe.
Ooh. Usually I can tell definitively from dropping it. 1971, which doesn't disqualify. Oh, there. Look, that side has no copper at all. You see it? Come here.
Can't really see with your magnifying glass. Oh, that looks like a Benji from that side. Oh. Somebody
done sawed on it. It is not silver. It is the world's ugliest. 1971. And 71s can accidentally be silver. But I knew from the time I dropped it, it was not. Darn it! Darn it! Well, hey, first roll and I'm already getting teased. I kind of like it. I kind of like it. It did look silvery. From the edge, I wasn't, or from the front facing, it was an ender. I just knew it was tore up. Somebody removed
2017.
Half the edge looks silver. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to weigh that. I'm going to weigh that ugly thing.
I just can't believe that my school this week started banning like websites on our Chromebooks. They banned ESPN.
Well, because it distracts you from schoolwork, silly.
But it was after class, and I was on ESPN whenever they banned it. I was sitting in Bible after my test, and it just said this website is no longer allowed anymore.
Here's my scale.
And they banned fantasy, so
There
I
it
can't even
is.
look at my fantasy teams anymore.
That's probably good. Maybe you'll start getting C's.
But now they're just giving me reason to look at my phone, so I look at ESPN and my fantasy teams.
Let's weigh this up. Let's see.
And I don't even, my worst grade's an 84.
Bud,
So.
can it? You shouldn't be on the computer at school, ESPN, in your fantasy team. Everyone watching would agree. Alright. This should weigh 11.3 grams if it's not silver.
That's gonna weigh less than that.
There's 11.2 for one of the other coins. That one, yeah, 11.3. Definitely not silver. Definitely not silver. Darn it. You know what though? I'm going to send it to you, Martin.
Oh, yay.
You can have the world's ugliest 1971. All yours.
Gotta be an ugly one.
All yours. It certainly has a silvery edge. Alright, that much excitement from roll number 1 for Paul. Not silver. No. Thought it was.
Do I need to switch buckets after this box?
You know the answer to that, buddy.
Yes.
2 boxes per bucket.
It used to be 1.5 boxes.
No, 2 boxes. Ever since we got the stair climber.
Before that was
2
1.5.
boxes I can lift and dump into the bag.
Before that wasn't 1.5.
1.5 to carry him up the stairs. Although I've carried 3 before, and that's no fun. No fun. Alright, we've been teased now. Let's find some goodness for Martin. If you haven't hit that like button, that thumbs up, give it a hit. We get another giveaway at 100 likes. At 100 likes, we get a giveaway. If Martin fills the board, we got a bonus giveaway. Black Magic Marker Man going on. Oh, it's so sad. Rhett's new scope that he doesn't know he has is sitting over there all turned on
It doesn't
and
even
light
pop
on.
into the stream.
Just waiting for it to be used. It's lonely. There's no telling how long it'll work because I had to hotwire things to get it hooked up.
At least I don't have to sleep on the blow-up mattress tonight.
That's true. Well,
That
you're
thing's-
gonna have to, if you want to go walk upstairs to one of the other 4 bedrooms,
I think he should have to sleep
you could
upstairs.
sleep on a bed in this house because it's silliness. That we had to blow up the mattress in the room that already has it.
Well, but then you couldn't knock on my door when you're coming downstairs to ask me if I wanted to play Madden.
Well, that's true.
So I think Brett should go.
Silver train on the way. I hope so.
Maybe
I
not.
thought that was going to be the start of it as an ender in roll number 1, but it was. I don't know what it was, but it wasn't an ender. Not an ender for
I
sure.
didn't recall this. I thought I had a silver.
You got something you thought was a silver too?
Look, put this in between like your roll. Get this like.
I would call that a silver all day
71.
long. Well, 71s can be silver.
Didn't make the silver sound.
It does not make the silver sound. Another 71 with a silver type edge. Is this? Yeah, I see the clad in it as you roll it around. 11.30. Not silver. Darn it. 271s that got us down to the point of weighing them. Yeah, I would have called that silver all day long.
Because Martin said silver train on the way, and I was about to say maybe not for Pa, but for me for sure. And then
Fake silver train. 2 fake silvers down.
Martin just doesn't want 40s. It's why they're fake unless they're 90s.
I got a feeling Martin would be okay if we found him a bunch of 40s. I know he prefers 90s, but
Doesn't everybody prefer 90s over 40s?
sure. But everyone prefers 40s over nothing.
Last roll.
Hudson finishing up his second box. That is
Whee!
appearing like it's going to be skunked.
It is. I got 2 Nifties out of that box. What's the most boxes we ever done on stream?
13.
Is that the triple play?
Been more than once.
Like base man and other metal?
Been a couple times. We did 13 when everybody was here from the coin show one time.
Yeah. I mean, 300s used to be unheard of. Now that's our normal. Ugh.
300, huh?
300s.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know that there's anyone else filming everybody on screen at the same time opening doing 300. It does add a little complexity.
For you, it does stop all the cameras.
It does add a little complexity for sure. What box number? Oh, I gotta write down that skunk for you, Hud. I think you found a NIFCS.
Yeah.
Box 5.
Yeah. No, I'm on L4.
You're on L4 now. I'm on L2.
So we should meet in L3. Maybe we meet at the end of your box.
You'll probably be into L3 before I get there.
So it would then be clarified as my box and not yours.
True. It'll be my box regardless. Because it's got silver in it. Is that another 82p? No.
It's time to find an 87.
I don't have my spidey senses are not going off for the 87 one. But I'd love to find one. Because it would be my first find other than the Nifty and a dime. Watch your ears. Come on, Martin. Readjust my hat. I'm dropping them a roll at a time now.
Fell off while I was flipping them.
A roll at a time. But there are some ugly coins in there. And some uglier ones with Black Magic Marker Man on it. Another 82. Is it a P? It is. Does it have an FG? Light FG. But it was there. There you go. Roll 10 for Paul out of my second box. No back top, that's right, David.
When did I have back top?
All the time.
Oh.
What you don't see is me beating him with the belt after we get done every Saturday. One whack for disobedience.
Okay, just to be clear, Pa's never spanked one of his grandchildren.
As far as you know.
Remy and Red have probably gotten the closest, so. Me and Sawyer are just perfect angels.
I think Saw is the instigator.
I can name like one time I've gotten in bad trouble with you, so. Remember you took me right home that one time.
Yeah, you guys had to go home early. I remember it well.
Well, Saw's the instigator whenever everybody's riding in the backseat of the truck.
I've seen Saul be the instigator, but Remy will stir it up too. Granddaughter Remy will stir it up.
I think Remy just thinks Remy just knows that if she picks a fight with Sawyer, she can beat him up.
Well, and if she gets hit, then he's in trouble for hitting a girl and his sister. So even if he wins, he loses.
Ruby's, they'll fight on the trampoline sometimes because they like doing UFC fights. So I'll be like Bruce Buffer and
You announce their
Yeah.
fights on the trampoline?
Yeah, and Remy half the time beats him. 2002 NIFCS. Sometimes he gets for a punch they're being thrown and I have to get them off.
UFC number 6.
They're half the time I have to get them.
$3 worth, Martin. Better than nothing. Dude, look out.
Half the
I
time
might have to bring out a secret blesser here in a second to rejuvenate this box.
half the time I have to get them off the trampoline if this fighting breaks out. So
We do have mini 74Ds. If we have mini 74D DDOs, I got a decent stack of nicer 73Ds as well. Alrighty then. Hey, if you haven't hit that thumbs up button, we got another giveaway at 100 likes. Make sure you hit it. Or if you don't like it, you can hit the dislike button. That's okay too. Thumbs down. I prefer the thumbs up, but either way, we get feedback. Uh-oh. Somebody drilled a hole in
you
that one.
can't keep saying uh-oh. Bad ball.
Right where the
Date is?
the mint mark would be.
Is it a
For me
74?
to see if it was a 74D, I'll check that.
So if it was a DDO, they couldn't clarify it.
Well, yeah, you can tell by the mint mark that it was a 74D.
But
I mean, by the by the marker.
But I mean, like, if you sent it in a PCG,
Given the fact it's got a hole drilled in it, it's not going to be worth much. It's not going to be worth much. It would be funny, kind of, if it was a 74D DDO, and it would also be sad. Funny and sad.
tank almost all the value, probably.
Come on, Silva. Well, this is the opposite of last week. Last week, Martin had 20-some silver pieces, double-digit 90s, 5 Benjis. Red had a Benji Sammy.
You notice whenever we find walkers, they come in like hordes?
Cords.
Or like, if we find one walker, we find 5 walkers. It's like if you find a 65, besides last week, this Rex box had no 65 in it. If you find 65s, you're usually going to find a 70 or an 87.
It'd be nice to find a 70. Haven't found a 70 in a long time. Have not found a 70 in a while.
How come my face cam area is so much bigger than yours?
Well, you got enough light on it, they can't see you anyway.
Yeah, kind of. Hang up this light.
Oh, I got a find. I got a find.
It's a NIFCS.
I got a find. It is
There's a
a
sticker.
miscellaneous and probably a NIFCS as well. It is a very cool coin. I have a colorized or stickered. Oh, my 74 stack fell over. One of them.
Is that Grant?
That is Stonewall Jackson,
Oh, we just learned about him.
1824 to 1863 Confederate general. And that, Martin, is a very cool coin. Very cool.
Can I see it real quick?
You can see, hey, yeah, get a hard flip out for it and put it in a hard flip
Take
for
a
me.
picture of it too and send it to my social studies teacher.
Very cool coin. You know, we don't find as many colorized as we used to, but I always like it when we find them.
Are these for Morgan's?
The big ones are from Morgan's up here.
What are these?
No?
These are from Morgan's.
Well, sit here on top of it. Those are for Morgan. That's for Morgan. The other square ones in there are for $half. I think it is actually a painted coin and not a sticker. Well, I got another maybe. I'm gonna go on a limb. I'm gonna go out on a limb. Dangerous. Dangerous when you go out on a limb, Paul. You could fall, the tree could crack. See that one right there? What do you think? How'd you see it? I think that's silver, Martin. Although the farther I get over, the more clad I see.
That's silver. That's a Benji.
It makes the right noise,
Uh-oh.
and it's ugly. How appropriate for me. I got the ugly silver.
You get the girls, I'll get the car. Bring a banjo and an old guitar. Get out the spoons, you know the tune. Hey, diddle diddle with a fiddle in the middle. If you can't diddle at the hoop nanny, buy a little paper and a bone. Once you get to the hoop nanny, you never want to go home.
For the
Alrighty.
best
Paul
part.
scope, Paul scope, Paul scope. Paul scope. Yeah, that's Paul finding a 40%er. It's not pretty, and matching it. That is a 40%er for Martin. You gotta like that. That one, not the most beautiful 40%er ever, but silver nonetheless. About $5 melt value. You gotta like that.
Oh, Alex.
Hey, you know what, Hud? We need a proof to fill the board for Martin.
Yep.
We need a proof now to fill the board for Martin. Paul on the board with silver. Dun dun dun. Went out on a limb too, because I've seen more silvery looking silvers.
Quote that. Somebody coined that line. More silvery looking silvers.
Well, you had the goldest looking silver you'd ever found one day, or the silverest looking gold you ever
Goldest
found. I
looking
don't
silver.
remember.
It was a silver with like a gold plated edge. And I was 9 or 10.
Paul on the board. Paul on the board. Found a nice colorized coin, and then silver.
This coin
reared
used
its
to be
ugly head.
colorized.
What'd you say?
Well, you can tell, like, look, you can tell this coin used to be colorized.
You can tell if somebody peeled it off. Yep. Used to be colorized. I've got one that somebody peeled the sticker. It used to be stickered. That was a stickered coin, and somebody scraped it off.
Why would you do
Look
that?
at all the scratches.
Do they just want to see what the date was that bad? If you get the light to hit it right, you can see what the date is.
It's 2001. Yeah, I know. Underneath.
Yeah.
Well, you almost had a second colorized.
Two
Burnt myself on the air fryer. Well, that's no good. Got to be more careful, Elizabeth. Accidents happen. I found a silver. 2 rows in a row? No, like that would happen. Come on.
Told you there was silver in that box.
I can dream big, but not that big. Martin said my next box would have silver. He was right.
I was dreaming big of a 42-ounce margarita from the Mexican restaurant tonight.
That is kind of. Oh, look at the beauties in this box. Look at the beauties. Woo!
Are those edges dinged up too? I got some really weird
1981.
dinged up edges.
There are some nasty coins in this, but give me some nasty silver like Rob found last night. I'll take it. We have extended our streak to 13 streams in a row finding silver. I got lots of boxes.
I did that in the stream.
I burned myself on, one of those popcorn poppers on wheels that's got the big tub in it. And I've been burning myself on it occasionally because it keeps falling off. I finally fixed it yesterday.
Mom bought like a stovetop. Mom bought like a stovetop popper and it tasted really good. She made some yesterday.
Good.
Not as good as yours though.
Well, ugly.
To be fair, I find myself eating like 3 bowls of popcorn. Walker Magnet can attest that I had maybe a little bit too much popcorn when it was over.
The kettle kept falling off of the hooks that it supports. And I reach in and grab it by the wrong thing, and not a good deal. Not a good deal at all. We watch a lot of movies and TV shows. We just got done watching 1923 and
The Yellowstone.
wrapping it up.
The Yellowstone pretty cool. Is that the one with Harrison Ford?
Yeah. And Harold Mirren.
I don't know who that is.
No, that was his wife in the show. Very good show.
Is Harrison Ford pretty old?
Yes.
He looked to be for the Marvel movie he was in earlier this year.
He looked every year of 80 in this show.
Well, I mean, in his Indiana
But
Jones
to
movie.
me, that's still Indiana Jones and Han Solo. It
Yeah.
always will be. They put Harrison Ford in a movie, and I'm going to watch it. I'm
Yeah.
going to watch it.
I mean, the last Indiana Jones movie didn't exactly show him doing the stunts he used to do.
Well, when you get to be 80, you don't do the stunts you used to do because you break a hip and don't get up.
It'd be like Tom Cruise doing. Tom Cruise can't do his crazy stunts anymore.
Not as many as he used to be able to do.
They have
for sure.
released what the stunt is.
But Tom's not 80 yet.
They have released what the stunt is for the new Mission Impossible. And they-
Grammy and I saw the trailer for it the other night.
See him hanging off the planes and stuff.
I don't remember.
Oh yeah, the Disregard new trailer came out last Monday. I haven't seen it yet.
I know we saw the trailer, but I mean, it's Mission Impossible.
Yeah.
It's supposedly the last one.
It's
So,
well, the one before this was Dead Reckoning. This one's called The Final Reckoning.
Ooh, no more reckoning. Yeah, don't cook yourself. That's bad.
And in the trailer he says, I need you to trust me one last time. So my gripe is the Mission Impossible music isn't even in the trailer.
Alright, here's a challenge for you at home.
James Bond Mission
Hudson
Impossible.
really struggles with this.
I can do it now.
2 very iconic
Spy songs.
theme songs for these shows. James Bond.
Dun 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 dun
And Mission Impossible.
dun dun dun.
Here is your challenge at home. Those of you at home in your car, start out with Mission Impossible.
AG-47 Recon, right? Dun dun dun.
Thank you, AG-47.
dun,
Stop
dun.
it. This is for them, not for you.
I'm like, okay.
Start out. Right now, you're doing the Mission Impossible theme music.
Hello, lady. Bluegrass.
And when I say switch, you're going to switch to the James Bond theme music and see if you can make the transition. 2018 NIFC for Paul.
I know I can.
My
do it.
box is just on fire. All right, James Bond now. All right. Is anyone playing along? Did anyone switch from Mission Impossible to James Bond?
I did in my head.
All right, back to Mission Impossible. I find it very hard to switch back and forth between the two.
Well, they sound very much the same, too.
All right. Did you do this? Mission Impossible theme song. Dun, 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 dun,
Well, there's one we're very easy kind of switch. It's like whenever like the dun.
James Bond.
Dun, 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 dun.
dun, dun,
It's at the end of the dun 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 dun, and then you can go to dun 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 dun.
Try that. Go back and forth. Tell me if you were able to do it. Very important information.
I mean, it's probably the two most popular spy franchises. Was Mission Impossible a spy franchise?
I suppose so.
The start of it was. Not much so anymore, I feel like. I don't feel you can get more spy.
Did anyone do it?
2004 NIFCS.
Another NIFCS.
Me and Brandon Conrad have watched all the Mission Impossible movies and most of the good
8 NIFCS now.
James Bond movies.
I don't think anyone played a long hunt. I don't think anyone even tried it. Nope. Craft the Dragon couldn't do it. Or didn't try.
Just knew it was too impossible. It was not. The mission was too impossible.
I know it was asking for a lot because it requires engaging the brain.
Elizabeth
stem.
Flood said, I have seen part of Mission Impossible starring Tom Cruise. She said I didn't try. Martin Bowen said that's not easy.
No, not easy. Not easy. Try that next time you're at work or a party or at church or whatever with somebody and say, okay, do you know the James Bond theme song?
Which one's more iconic?
Well, Bond, there's a lot more movies been around for a lot longer. But, and then, do you know the Mission Impossible? And then have them try to switch.
See,
It's tough.
for me,
It's tough.
I knew Mission Impossible and Bond, but didn't know they were.
I know, I
Mission
want
Impossible
another
and
James Bond
theme
movie.
songs.
And much better than the last one. The last one was the worst ever James Bond movie. Somebody like Amazon or
Didn't Amazon buy the rights?
Paramount or somebody bought the rights to Bond. 2014 NIFC. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking,
Elizabeth Flood
Martin.
said the one I've seen with Grace Jones and James Bond.
That wasn't very good either. That was not one of the better ones. Check out the Man with the Golden Gun, Goldeneye, any of the Daniel Craig ones
Besides
except
the
for the
last
last one.
I didn't like Spectre.
Quantum of Solace.
Hush. John Drape said, HUD, if you tend to accept this mission, this tape will self-destruct.
There you go.
That's the best part of the James Bond movies, is those parts.
That's in Mission Impossible.
I said Mission Impossible, did I not?
You said the James Bond movie.
Oh. See, I can't even get the movies right anymore.
Well, that totally messed you up now, haven't you? Totally messed you up.
Is your favorite James Bond movie Casino Royale, Paul?
Boy, I don't know.
Is that your
I
favorite?
like a lot of them.
Is Casino Royale your favorite Daniel Craig movie?
My father-in-law was in the military during the time of the James Bond movies and the Cold War, and he was he listened to radio broadcasts and transmissions
Hello,
and
AG-47.
translated them looking for threats against the U.S. So he really loved Bond.
Grandpa Bob was James Bond.
I mean, it might have been. Grandpa Bob might have been James Bond. I don't know.
If James Bond was also a wood carver.
Tell you, but we have to kill you.
Elizabeth Flood said, one of my favorite movies is Pay It Forward.
Oh, I love that movie too. Kevin Spacey.
See, Paul, is that the one?
Macaulay. Was it Macaulay? No, it's the other kid. It's not Macaulay Culkin. It's the other little kid.
The other little kid.
Yeah, there's only two. Only two little kids in the world.
Craft Dragon said, Paul, they have to find an actor who is suave, debonair, and not too old to play James Bond.
You know, I'm kind of thinking, and I know it would be different. I like Idris Elba. And I know that would be an African American, well, no, not American, but it would change the race of Bond. But he's such a great actor. He's got the British accent.
James Bond opinions.
Oh,
I think
James
he could
Bond
do it.
opinions.
Oh, something has wandered into the coin room. Hold on. Let's go to this screen right here. Let's move that out of the way. Oh, this is not Grammy's cookies. This is Grammy's brownies. Yummy, Grammy. Thank you.
How's
Maybe
everybody
that
today?
will help us find Martin some more silver. We've only found him 2. We do have some, but he got all 6 boxes. We got to do better. And
Alright.
we have not done better yet.
Alright.
So take the plate, Hud.
Okay.
They're kind of crumbly. So.
They're gluten-free and good, I'm sure. So there's Grammy. There's Hudson in the house. Thank you, Grammy, for bringing
You're
snacks.
welcome.
We
Hi,
appreciate it
everybody.
greatly.
Why does the camera make me and you look the same height?
Why does it make us look the same height? Because I'm not standing next to you. Now it's
Oh.
accurate.
Oh, Hud has passed
He's
Grammy.
really proud of that.
Past Grammy
I'm like
in height.
same height as Dad. So.
You know what? Grammy brought me brownies with ice cream on them last night as a dessert, and it was awesome.
I did.
Yeah, I think he could pull it off, Crafty. I think he could pull it off. Talking about Idris playing
Yeah.
Bond.
Yep. He'd be a good one. I don't know that guy we were watching in 1923 last night. He'd be
Yeah.
an okay Bond. He's a little rough, but he'd be
Spencer
okay.
Dutton in the show, but I don't know his real name.
Didn't
Brandon something.
Didn't people think they could have been Henry Cavill?
No, truly. Sorry, Valerie. We do still owe people cookies, and we may try to do that next weekend. That's Easter weekend.
I thought it was Tuesday.
Oh, Tuesday. That's right. Tuesday, not next weekend.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
Thank
Have fun.
you.
Good
Back
luck.
to the search.
How's it going?
I hope you bring. She brings us good luck a lot of times when she brings food in here. I don't know. I rarely get any of the food because the grandsons are like snorf monsters. Scarf it up. Scarf it up quickly. All right. You would push you down. Oh, turn my light back on. In case there's anything white down there staring back at me. Nope. Nope. Boy, I got some 74D. We'll be checking 74Ds and you'll be, all the brownies will be gone. Terrible. Terrible football. Hudson's on a brownie break, by the way.
Hot.
If you didn't know. Where's that minute? Hot? Hot brownies? Is that what you're saying?
That one was a little too hot in the middle.
Oh, brownie that's too hot. Whoa. You talk about real life problems right there.
It burned the side of my tongue.
A brownie that was too hot. Oh, hot brownie's gotta be, that's like one of the 7 wonders of the world. Maple Leaf Numismatics in the house. Good to see ya. Crumbs on the coins. Could be. Could be. If we find anything BU, Hud will have to go take a shower and then put some gloves on. Since he went into the plate head first. I think he came back out without injury, so that's a good thing.
I'm putting these on the back counter for now.
On the back counter.
Or I can put them here, never mind.
Alright. Now, Ellie the Shih Tzu shows up because she's used to getting cookies and she wants a bite. I don't know about chocolate brownies, Ellie. I don't know if you can have those or not. Spend $5. I know. We owe like 20 dozen cookies to people from all the support for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. And we are way late, and that's my fault. And we're going to get them out soon. Everyone that donated has some cookies coming. People that donated, I think $100 or more, get some cookies. I've got the list. I've still got the list. I've got the boxes to ship them in. I just haven't got it done. I have 20 rolls left in my second box. 20 rolls left in my second box. Hudson's gone. I'm assuming he's washing from his soiree into the brownie plate. Hear him coming back. Another nasty 19.
Can we be a brownie eating channel instead of a coin eating channel? People pay to watch us eat brownies.
Man, if somebody would pay to watch me eat brownies, that'd be like career choice #1 there.
Well, then wouldn't you get a little tired of eating brownies at some point?
I doubt it.
Move on
I
to cookies and then
doubt
cookie cake, cupcakes,
You're wanting a rotating schedule of
Steven
sweets.
specials.
What was that? A screwdriver?
Yeah, I'll tell you what was Steven special.
I'm starting to understand the sound of your screwdriver hitting stuff.
Hello, Sam Wilson.
Hey Sam, welcome.
I think I'm 1% Steven special, Paul.
Might be.
It's whenever we go to the Mexican restaurant, I just hand somebody else my menu since I already know what I
Why
want.
don't you tell everyone what a Steven special is that you order every time you go to the Mexican restaurant?
So, it's this plate. I'm about to sneeze. Hold on.
Another ugly.
So it's this plate. You got the plate. You got rice, and then you have queso. Wait, is it queso? You put the steak on top of the rice, and then you have like grizzled queso cheese dip sauce over it, and it comes out steaming hot, and it's so good.
Yeah.
I've had it like 3 years in a row now, and every Saturday that we go to the Mexican restaurant.
We used to always order Domino's after our streams. Now we've
Well, then Rhett started.
upgraded to the Mexican
Did we
restaurant.
change to Mexican whenever Rhett started coming because he couldn't get
He
anything
was
from
gluten
Domino's?
free. Now Hudson's gluten free too. Domino's does have gluten free pizza.
I just eat the cheese and the meat off my
Well,
Domino's
Hudson
pizza.
used to
half the
always
time.
get the
cheese.
breadsticks.
Cheesy bread. Remy gets that whenever we get Domino's, and I get so mad sometimes. And you always get the chocolate brownies. Ooh, those were good.
Yeah, they are good. They are quite yummy.
But I do have something's wrong with it. I just don't like menus in front of me. So now Paul makes me keep a menu in front of me whenever we go to restaurants.
Hudson freaks out after we've ordered if he has to keep the menu in front of his spot on the table. It's like invading his space. He can't handle it. So he always moves it in front of me. So the last couple times I've been taking all the menus and putting them right in front of him and don't let him move them. And he has, it's a creating a coping mechanism for
It
him.
makes me seem like a diva. I don't like menus in front of me. It's like, I don't know. I like my arms to have free space.
Now, if it was an iPad, a cell phone, or a computer, laptop,
Why would I want an iPad? Why would I want
care at all?
Why would I want a computer with me at the Mexican restaurant?
Mine?
Why would I want a computer with me at the Mexican
Well,
restaurant?
just in case something happened. Yeah, 19 more likes and we got another giveaway.
I just have the computer.
We're
that's cool.
sneaking up on it.
The only thing I
Hud's got 10 rolls left, I got 15 rolls left, and we got 1 box left.
the only thing I care
Martin
about.
Bowen, a big thank you
Oh, you missed brownies, Michael Erickson.
for being here, or for being our donator today and taking all 6 boxes. We appreciate that greatly. And doing our best to try to find you some more goodies.
I've had the Mission Impossible song stuck in my head for the last 10 minutes now.
I've been wishing that I didn't have the sinus infection and I could smell the brownies. But I can't. I can't smell nothing.
Paul, we should go back and rewatch all the Mission Impossible movies before the next one comes out.
Well,
I'm gonna go back and rewatch all the Marvel movies again before the next Avengers movie comes out next year. So that's a 40 movie endeavor.
say, if you watch some of the minor ones, how about the TV shows though? You know,
I only watch some of the TV shows. Like, I haven't even watched the new TV show. I watched the first 2 episodes and it was boring, so I stopped watching. It was Daredevil. some of
Hello,
Let's
Liz
watch the-
Anderson.
the Crafty Dragon. I've watched them all with Grammy and Pac. The original one was like the most iconic one, I feel like, because there's the scene of him going down the in the white room where he's getting lowered down on the rope top.
Yep.
You know, sometimes in the NFL games there's the tie, you can't get out of the tie, and then the quarterback just throws a really deep pass.
I got a feeling Hudson just found something.
And he gets caught by the really fast wide receiver, and that wide receiver just takes off running.
Brown Sugar's been a member for 17 months. Thank you, Brown Sugar.
Nobody. Okay,
I gotta turn Hudson's screen
Nobody
on
can
here.
catch that wide receiver. You just hear the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5, and then you hear touchdown. And,
Hudson is acting like
that, ladies and gentlemen,
he has
is
something.
what I just did. I just scored a touchdown.
What is it?
1967p.
Another 40% error.
Bring a banjo and an old guitar. Get out spoons, you know the tune. Hey, diddle diddle with a fiddle in the middle of the youth.
The Brownies.
Diddle at the hoot-nanny, hoot-nanny, play a little paper and a comb. Once you get to hoot-nanny, hoot-nanny, you'll never wanna go home. You'll never wanna go home. You'll never want to go
I was debating using baseball
Hudson
terminology.
takes the lead for the day, 2 silver to 1 over Paul. Well, I'm glad for Martin. I wish it was in my box, but I'm glad for Martin. All right. You
Martin's
found
like,
that was 6 rolls to go
Martin's
and
like-
7 rolls to go in his box.
Martin's like, me want 90s, not 40s.
This is, I got 13 to go. Can I offset his 6 with a 13? Nope.
Wait, so is the next box considered yours, or is it a shared box? Since I'm gonna
Definitely
be,
mine.
but I'm gonna be searching it before you even started.
I know. I hope
We
you
should just
find
say
it.
whoever. We should just say whoever finds it, goes towards their count for the next box. Make it fair game.
If winning means that much to you, you gotta choose to do it.
It's not cheating.
All right.
I'm
Keep
just
searching. I'm gonna run to the chat, and I'll be right back.
okay.
And stay there.
Oh.
Oh. All the puppies want brownies, huh?
So, how's everybody's day going? Favorite baseball team win? I don't know. Mine didn't. If you guys want to ask any questions, you can ask Hudson, you know. Any questions you want to ask me about my life, I'll answer them. Unless I decide not to. That's what I've heard perplexed minds. Everybody's been saying. I just agree. I have grown like 6 inches in the past year, so I'm almost 5'7" now. See, I can do it. Paul can't do it, but I can. Just like how I find silver and Paul can't. I'm just better. Because I can do the Mission Impossible James Bond switch. I should get money for doing that.
Let's find another silver cup.
Paul puts like a bounty like $100 to do the switch, and I can do it.
Huh?
Talking about I can do the Mission Impossible, the James Bond thing.
Oh. I thought I heard you say that if you bet you $100 you could do the splits, and I'm like, I don't think you could.
Oh yeah, Paul, my driver's test got moved for a second time. Supposed to go yesterday. Yeah, we had a very productive stream while you're gone, Pa. Found 623 silver,
Wow.
15 barbers, and all the rest were half dollars.
That's good. I got a 2013 NIFCS.
Last roll.
Take that. That takes us into double-digit NIFCS finally. Up to 10. Getting Martin up there in the good trade area. 11 rolls left for Paul.
Done with my box. Whee!
Shrinking? Yeah, I think my the discs in my back are all compressing and I'm losing height as well.
You're shrinking, Pa?
I imagine.
How tall did they say you were last time you went to the doctor?
9'6". Of course, the lady wasn't wearing her glasses.
Oh, one person said, the photographer, she knows my family somehow, because I think we used to go to church with her or something, and she said that I take after you a lot, and I thought she just meant that I like talking to you a lot,
Oh.
which would be true, so.
Well, I suppose that's an okay thing. Thank you, Elizabeth.
I'm just busting this box with the brownies.
Oh, you mean the crumbs?
No, there's 2 brownies left.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna save some for after the stream, because I knew I needed to search. Mostly so I get this box before you could.
Big old fat coin right in the middle with 1974p.
I've got a couple proofy looking edges that I haven't found the proof, so.
We need a proof to fill the board. That's it. Like last week, we needed a proof to fill the board.
I got out. Trash can caught me.
Are we gonna let a proof get us 2 weeks in a row and keep us from filling the board?
Martin proofs are like his worst enemy.
Need more silver. Need proof. Need 16 more likes for 100.
Need queso.
Need
Margarita.
42-ounce margarita.
Without Red, they'll be like, wait, you don't want us to deliver the kids Steven special?
Is Rhett popped on?
No. They gave the kids menu at the Mexican restaurant we went to after the movie, and he got mad again. Kind of funny.
Another 82p. And I can see the F. It's a no G, but it's not a no FG. It's close. It was close.
How do you get a song stuck? Like, if a song's stuck in your head, how do you get it out of your head?
Think about something else.
Like another song?
Yeah, if you start humming another song, it will go away for sure. So start humming the Hootenanny.
I'm singing Go Cubs. I'm humming Go Cubs Go.
Oh, well, that'll work too. But Hootenanny, you know, would be more appropriate probably.
Well, we be playing 4 hours, so I love West Coast games because I actually watch them.
Well, tonight we may have a decision to watch the Cubs or do a vertical live, open some dollar bills.
It's such a tough decision.
Search some dollar bills.
What? I watched the Cubs while y'all were watching the basketball tournament. I had the Cubs game.
If
on my
we
phone.
would hit YouTube in the right mood with a vertical live tonight, we could possibly get over
show
15,000.
YouTube we're dedicated. What we really need to do is vertical live over a Chiefs game, and then that'll show YouTube we're really dedicated.
Well, let's not get silly about this.
Well, if only we had vertical live over the Super Bowl.
I don't miss Chiefs games.
Oh, we were talking about like the 5 stages of.
With 162 Cubs games a year, if I miss a few, that's all right.
I do not like missing Cubs games. We were talking about the 5 stages of grief, and I realized the first 2 were exactly how I took the Chiefs game. So, because the first one was like disbelief or
Well,
shock.
If the Chiefs losing is the worst thing you have to grieve over,
Well,
you're tracking along pretty
It's
good.
not, but I just said shock, and I remember waking up the next morning thinking, "Yay, we get to play today!" And then I remembered. I thought I dreamed because that scoreboard looked so bad. Did you like that scoreboard at all, Paul?
What scoreboard?
For the Chiefs game, it looked weird. The Super Bowl.
I was in Mexico.
You still see the same scoreboard as us.
Well, I was not focused on the scoreboard.
I guess the scoreboard didn't really matter. So everybody knew who was winning the entire time.
I'm focused right now.
Finding
Solely
silver.
focused on an S mint mark or silver.
Or both.
Ooh, I like how you're thinking of silver proof.
We need rep for that.
Silver
We should
proof.
like call rep for motivation.
5 rolls left for
Clearly you
Paul.
need some motivation to find some silver, Paul.
I need to write your last box score down, don't I?
It was 140 and 1 NIFCS, I think.
40 and 1 NIFCS. Lines have been skinny today.
I'm turning the AC up to 2. It's getting hot in here.
It's probably on heat. Oh, you mean the fan?
I'll check the AC. I can't even see. It's too dark.
Yeah, you shouldn't mess with that because you'll get the settings messed up on it.
Oh, it is set to heat.
Yeah. It's the time of year we're going back and forth between heat and air conditioning. Today's an air conditioning day.
Whenever I was upstairs, the AC thing was like controlled up there, so I turned it to like 65 because it was way too hot and I got in trouble. So
That can get expensive for mommy and daddy when you do stuff
it
like
feels a lot better.
that. Yeah.
I like sleeping. I like going to sleep whenever it's really cold.
We need a proof. Yes, we do.
Do you like sleeping?
Well, that one's proofy, but it's probably a 2023 or 4.
Do you like laying under the covers whenever it's cold, Paul?
Absolutely.
It makes me fall asleep a lot faster.
We got a heated mattress pad, so
I still sleep in my twin.
2023P.
I still sleep in the little pull-out bed that was under my original bed before it broke. So
Your bed broke?
it broke I was on a queen size and then it broke because I jumped. No, I didn't jump. I was crawling around on it and the back of the frame snapped. The wood snapped.
Yeah, that doesn't happen from crawling around on a bed.
It did. It was
You hit
also
it right the first time.
the bed's also 20 years old. But there's a little pull-out under, those pull-out trundle beds that can be under the big
Yeah.
beds. So I sleep on one. I've been sleeping on one of those.
Mm.
I was sleeping on a pallet on the floor for like a month. I didn't tell you that I was sleeping
Hudson's
on a
into the last box. Better hit that thumbs up button. If we're gonna get to 100, it's gonna be upon us. Although I'll be searching 74Ds for weeks. And there's another one. I got 4 stacks. 3 stacks and a tipped over stack of 74Ds. Just from my part. Watch your ears. Did you change buckets?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Good. Proof or silver or radclad.
Radclad is a proof, isn't it?
Yeah, that would be one of them.
An 87.
Another colorized coin. That was fun.
Hello, Kevin Hawthorne.
Hey Kevin, thanks for being here.
There's a chance that just after I learned about Stonewall Jackson in the Civil War this week, we find it. That's what I was thinking. Seth H gives PasSpareTime memberships to Joey Brown, Ghost Free, Haley Shirley, All in Currency Collecting, and King B.
Seth H, that is so very generous of you. Thank you so very much. We do reinvest all of that right back into the stream. We really appreciate your generosity. Congratulations to all you new members. You can bid in our next auction, which is 2 weeks from today, and you get free shipping. And with the price of shipping these days, that's nothing to sneeze at. We're also 15 likes away from another giveaway. We'll have an end of stream for sure, but if we get to 100 likes, we got a bonus giveaway. Bonus, and if we find a proof, we got another giveaway. 96. Somebody 74D. I don't know what it means. Don't know what it means, Hud.
Don't know what it means. Don't know what it means. Don't know what it means.
Alright, Paul has finished his box. That box was box 2, also had a 40, colorized. And
2010 NIFCS.
a few NIFCS. Hudson with the NIFCS. That's NIFCS number 11. Now we're both going to be searching out of the last box. Of course, he's got them all the way over by him, but he made a mistake and he left the silver pointing towards me.
So, Paul, me and Jonathan's YouTube experiment isn't going very well.
Cole's better than you guys?
Cole doesn't post anymore. I don't know why. He kind of got burnt
He
out.
got his 1,000 and quit.
Well, we've gotten one sub that's not from somebody that we told about the channel.
Whew.
We did get 3,000 views on one of our videos.
That's pretty good.
So we're at 11 subs right now. Which I'm not really putting much work into because I'm just trying to stream my
That's a
videos.
little ways away from 1,000.
YouTube copyrighted me. It was like, I leaned over to check my phone, and it copyrighted my stream because it said that it showed somebody under 13 years old. Because I leaned over to check my stream for a second.
Leaned over to check what screen?
My phone. I was like streaming me playing Call of Duty.
So you were in school
No.
playing Call of Duty.
No, it was.
And
It was on Thursday.
Thursdays are school days.
After school, I was playing Call of Duty and I was streaming, and I leaned over to look at my phone, and the camera like caught a glimpse of my face, and then YouTube said that they had to take the stream down and copyright me because
Showed somebody under 13.
yeah. So
I show people under 13 all the time.
well, it said without a parent in
Must be in the room.
yeah. So I submitted the
Somebody
thing and
over
said.
18 is supposed to be in the
Well,
room.
it said somebody 13 under was shown without an adult. So I submitted a claim and said I'm over 14. I put in my birthday, I put in my name, and told them the uncopyrighted.
And did they answer you back?
I put it in before we started streaming because I got the alert on my computer. Martin Bowen said, actually, Paul, this last box is your box. Whatever it is in. Oh.
Yeah, I gotta beat Hudson.
If we tie,
I need one to come back and tie him right
if
now.
we tie, is it one for both? Is it one for both of us?
Yeah, that's how we roll.
Oh, I'm fine if we tie because I go up and you go up and Brett's in last place.
Well, it's true.
This is reverse this one.
Oh, silver.
I have to make a second 74D stack.
I have lots of 74D stacks. Maybe that's where all the luck's gonna be today. I don't know.
I am closing in on 400 subs on my channel though. Kind of pulling back. I was at like 393 and I'm down to 388.
Yeah, YouTube's been harvesting some.
They harvest my views. I swear they go in and take my views.
I don't know how they can take a view away.
Well, I should have screenshot it. I was at 300 views, and then I opened up again. I was down to 250 views.
You can't unwatch something.
But the views were going away.
You can't unsubscribe. You can't unwatch. There's some things you see you can't unsee. Well, everything you see you can't unsee.
Unless you like get knocked out and forget about it.
I haven't seen the treasure hog today. I think he said something about they were babysitting. They were babysitting today, I think.
Did he have a little play date, maybe?
No, his sister or sister-in-law had to go out of town and they were going to be watching their young'un. You know what I'd like to find if it's not silver or a proof?
An 87. Magic coin.
A magic coin.
You always want to find a magic coin.
I know, I like magic coins. And I still owe Martin one, so it'd be nice to find one. It'd be nice to find one. This be the roll. Got a purple one again. What's up with the purple one today?
Martin Bowen said,
Oh my
Valerie.
God, I can't believe that's not approved. I cannot believe that is not approved.
Martin Bowen said, Valerie bought a big picture frame for your generous gift to Gabe so he can hang it on his wall.
Awesome. Look at that coin. I thought I had approved.
That's a P.
Yeah, but look at it. Hey, flip that. We're gonna send that to Martin. That 1998P came out of a mint set. It had
Can I have
to.
your stapler?
Is that thing not just gorgeous?
Yeah. I'm not a sticky
I
clip.
looked down. I saw the 1998. You want one?
I take all of them. I need a new stapler. Because my stapler broke. My red one. We need to find more staples like that. Because this red stapler is peak.
Red stapler's what?
Oh, wait, I need staples for my red stapler, actually. Do you remember where you got those tiny staplers from?
We have staples here.
No, but my red one takes tiny ones, remember?
I got them.
Okay. I don't remember. Somebody gave me the red one at like the first
I
coin shop.
think the Lawrence. Oh,
No, it was somebody gave it. I don't even know. I don't think it was even a viewer or anything. Somebody just gave me it because I told them I was a coin collector. Like with the first row show I ever went to.
gotcha. Where'd my knife go? Did you take it? Found it. Hello, Nick.
owner.
Silver, silver.
Wait. One silver. One silver. See,
One silver
if you find a 40 and we're tied, you have two 40s and I have a 90 and a 40. Shouldn't I get the tiebreaker?
Depends how the rules are written.
Because I think the tiebreaker should be whatever the best, better find
There's
silver.
definitely an argument for that, but I think we decided on a quantitative basis for.
Well, I know, but that's a tiebreaker because you can't tiebreak quantity with more quantity unless you go more NIFCS or more videos found.
Oh. We need more silver.
Isn't
for
the same
Martin.
quality over quantity, anyways?
We've averaged half a silver a box today. We got half a box left though.
This is also a saying slow and steady wins the race. So.
That's right.
Oh, that was not silver. My 74 fell off and hit my silver stack.
Sounds like a magic coin to me. Could be I got magic coin on the brain.
The brain. What's your best find ever been from not hunting after all that, but like not hunting rolls, but you found a coin out and about, like a coin star. Yeah, like a coin star or a
Oh,
coin
well, I
machine
found that
on the ground.
seeded Liberty coin in a coin star. A shield nickel in a coin star. A buffalo nickel and change from Sonic.
Got my friends crawling under your desk and finding 40s.
Yeah.
I didn't even have my friends over again this year in the front here. Maybe in the summer. Not for my birthday, but
Give
in
me
the
a
summer.
heads up so I can order more boxes so they can short us.
Have some of them come over after a baseball game or something.
Can we get them?
Hey, you guys are hosting 5 of Rhett's friends to stay tonight. That should be so fun.
When am I doing that?
There's not a specific date yet.
Okay,
You might need
good.
me over to help y'all out though.
Thank goodness.
But supposedly Grammy gave the okay. I've wondered at my friends over. I think Grammy would give the okay, so I never even asked. I also know who to volunteer now whenever they need a place to hold a grade party or anything like that.
Yeah, your friends come out here and party all the time without you.
Your house probably is the best party house that I know of because you got the lake and everything.
Yeah.
We got a week till we.
Evidently, we have 2 more kayaks now too, because I think Grammy bought 2 more today.
Oh yeah. Next week is the annual jump in the lake day.
Easter?
Yeah. Me and Red always jump in the lake on Easter Day.
Alright, well, it's coming up. Tomorrow we're celebrating Ashley's birthday.
Is everybody coming over tomorrow?
12:30, I heard.
Mm.
We'll be coming back from your defensive lessons. Wonder if Mommy and Daddy have figured out they gotta take Rhett yet.
I thought my lessons were on Saturday, so I was confused by that this morning.
Used to be.
I thought they used to be on Sunday and we're now on Saturdays. They get moved back to Sunday?
I think so.
'Cause it used to
Either
be.
that or we missed it today.
Carlos would have texted you if we'd missed it. Or my mom.
Watch your ears.
We need to get an excuse to go up to
Be
Kirksville.
sure it's 11 o'clock tomorrow.
We need to get an excuse to go up to Kirksville so I can get my deer sticks.
I know.
And because I like going up to Kirksville. Oh, so now not only I'm like,
There's 11 rolls left, Martin. 11 rolls left.
so now not only am I going to Worlds of Fun sometime this summer because we're like for our trip, Paul.
Yeah.
We also might be going to Silver Dollar City because my mom might bring the STEM class to Silver Dollar City because we're doing a roller coaster unit right now.
Cool.
Mom told me Silver Dollar City isn't actually that cool though because I've already been.
Oh,
to
it
Six.
is.
She said it's nothing compared to Six Flags or Worlds of
Well,
Fun.
you just can't go with the expectation that it is. Smaller scale, but it's a lot of fun. They've got fun roller coasters and things to ride.
Is Worlds of Fun Six Flags scale? I've drove by it but never ridden it.
Yes.
Are you gonna be able to ride the roller coasters with your hip?
I will be a spectator. I'll probably be a Remy holder.
You don't think-
I need a dog leash to tie Remy to.
Well, I don't think my dad can ride it either.
There you go. Just,
He's going back to work in another week.
yep. Have to enjoy your time off with him. That's when Rhett's daddy had back surgery, had some screws put in his hip. And he goes back to work here pretty good. Doing pretty good. Hope it fixes all his pain problems.
Puppies are finally behaving a little bit better.
Well, they haven't eaten a chicken lately?
They did 2 days ago.
Again?
Yeah, it was debated, but we got those they're not shocking, but these colors like vibrate them, so it makes them stop doing what they're doing, like loses their train of thought kind of. But they're not harmful, it's just like
So
vibrate.
it's programmed to go off when they're eating a chicken?
No, you have to stand there. Like, if you see them, you just do it.
Hmm.
What is this?
I don't know, what is that? That is a piece of foil. Put it under your scope, or put that under your scope. If they count how many $half were in that one,
Okay.
going under Hudson's scope, I guess you gotta flip that for Martin too. It's a little like a foil insert, the size of a $half.
Yeah, we got 20.
Doesn't look like, oh, it was a bonus then. You didn't short us a $half to put that in there. You need to flip that.
Put that on the board.
Another odd miscellaneous.
I don't need flips.
You said you'd take all the flips you could get.
Sticky flips.
We have never, those are sticky flips I just tossed you.
Oh, thank you.
We have never found one of those before, Martin. A fifth miscellaneous.
I found a washer and a penny roll one time. That was cool.
Yeah. We found some weird things, and that would go on the list of weird things. Boy, I so thought I had a proof. Dang, dang, dang.
Dang, dang, dang. One roll for you and 2 rolls for me.
I got one roll left.
2 rolls left.
One roll left.
Dos rolls.
Come on, be the one. Give me a Sammy in here. Take the lead on Hudson.
Last roll.
Come on.
Uno silver. Nope.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. It's the size of a $50 except thinner. I don't see very silvery or fruity looking in here. It's gonna be a skinny day of silver.
Hey,
But we did find silver.
skinny silver is better than no silver. It's like a skinny margarita is better than no margarita.
True. And we're not done searching yet. We may have a few nice 1974 movies. One last week was pretty much mint state. Silvers go there. Alright, let me get this out of the way. And I'm going to start searching 74Ds for most of the rest of my life. Get that out of the way. I'm going to switch. It looked like a proof to me. It was something, that's for sure. Go to PasScope, zoom. This down here. And focused. Alright, first stack of 74Ds. I hope we find you one real nice one or a bunch or both. I'm looking for the 74 double die obverse, and some of these I search will be 73s as well. That's not it. This is going to take a while. Sit back, grab your popcorn. When I find one, and I bet I do, out of this many, I'll show you. I'm looking at the bottom part of the 4, and the part that sticks out, for a split. And that will be my first indication that I have a double die obverse. Don't have one yet, though. I think we got 8 stacks to search. Maybe the most 74Ds I've ever searched at one time.
The right faucet is like not working in that bathroom.
I know it's turned off. That's a pretty one. Looky there, looky there. We have a 74D DDO, and man, it's close to mint state too. Look how clear this is, Hud.
That's like one you could do a video about.
Right there is that notch in the bottom
the
of
notch
the
isn't
floor.
as clear as it, like some of them are, but that's
Look
a really
at
nice
the
one.
look at the line down the leg of the R. How clear that is. Doubling on the S, doubling on the U, doubling on the T, and extra metal on the right side of the T. Flip that up. That's one. That turned that 50-cent coin into at least a $15 coin, Martin. That's another miscellaneous. I'll add that to the board here in a few.
We're not finding, like, besides 74D, we're not finding the usual miscellaneous either.
We found a little bit of everything miscellaneous today. A dime,
We just need a magic
a
coin. We
colorized,
need a magic coin and it would have completed it.
a foil insert of some kind, a DDO, never guarantee a DDO, but boy do we find a lot. That 74D DDO was out of your stack 200.
Ha!
Thought you'd like
I
that.
guess so. It's now 4-2-2-1. D.
Yes, but I found one silver, so I did not
Better
get
than
stuck
red.
today. Hey, we're sneaking into 100 likes, but we're also coming up to the end of the stream. I don't know if we'll make it or not, Hud. I don't know.
Possible. We need 10 likes. We can get
It
to
is
the
possible, and it reads one higher out there. Ugh, that's nasty. No idea. So nasty it doesn't matter. That's a pretty one. Not the DDO. Given the fact these have been in circulation for 51 years, that you can still find a mint state 74D DDO, it's pretty amazing.
talked about. I
The
mean,
one we just found for Martin is a high AU or a low MS,
yeah.
for sure.
Wouldn't you have loved to have been the person that found like the bags of the GSA's, Pa? The Morgans?
Well, certainly.
You didn't have to keep any?
But I think you probably had to work in a bank.
I thought they found them like the treasury or something.
Spilling them all over the place. Are these all 73s in this stack?
I have a whole stack of 73Ds and then 2 stacks of 70.
Alright. If you look at 73Ds, looking for the DDO. What I'm looking for here is I'm looking for doubling along the left side. And I want that side to be as dark as possible, which means you don't need that light. I do need that light. See if we can find a 70.
Yeah, we got back over 16,900.
See if we can find a 73D to go with your 74D DDO. I got a half a stack of 73s. I think I was a little more discerning on which ones I kept than you, though. We found a 73D DDO not long ago, a couple weeks. Don't find near as many of those as we there took up a ring of death. A ring of death. Figure as many times as these things have been through a coin counter, to find one in mint state is truly amazing.
Oh, well, one thing at the coin show is there's like a bunch of GSAs at one of the tables.
Yeah?
I like GSAs. Can you get them slabbed and they stay in the GSA case?
I don't know how that works. I used to, but I forgot.
I guess not slabbed, but graded. Where's my GSA? Oh, it's in the back case. We have 2 GSAs.
2 or 3.
One says uncirculated silver dollar and the other one just says silver dollar though. It's weird. Then we also got our vault box coin. I completely forgot about that one.
Yep.
I wonder if our vault box coin's one of the coins we need for our book.
I wonder if what?
Our vault box coin's one of the coins we need for our book.
I don't know. I don't think you're going to get it to fit in the slot, even if it is.
It's an 1884 cc.
I wonder what I'm doing. I am checking 73D half dollars, penny half dollars, Looking for the double to die obverse.
Hello, John Chillin Adventures.
And also 74Ds doing the same. Right now I'm in a stack of 73Ds. And I have not found one yet. To find one on the L, the I, and the B of Liberty, there will be a little extra strip along the left side that is pretty darn obvious when you see one. Kind of like that.
You got one? 73.
I think I might. Definitely do.
Yeah, you can see the B there.
Definitely do. Looky here.
Are you looking at the side of the B?
Yeah, the left side of the B. You see that little thin strip
With
of
the notch?
doubling? You can also see it inside the loops. You can see part of the B, but it's on the I, the B, and the L. And then on the T of Liberty, it will be on the right, the left side. It's got an extra strip of metal. You can see that very clearly. We'll get up there along this side right here. And then sometimes you can see on the 3, you can see a little hash. It's there. It's right where the glow is though. And there should be a line down the leg of the R. And there is. And then the S is the most doubled thing on the 73D DDO. See how the S is doubled? That is worth more money. I would have to look that one up. That one's not in great shape. But that's a 73D DDO, and that was the last one of Hudson's 73Ds.
Why keep them?
So that is cool. Oh no, he had one more.
Oh.
I lied. I
Liar.
lied. It was more dramatic if I said that was the last one.
You should just like toss that other one aside.
Now, I have stacks of 74s and 73s to go
There's a
through.
73 and a 74 out of mine.
Look up on PCGS 73D DDO
Me?
and see what they're going for. I haven't looked it up in a while.
Me?
Yes, you. You're the only other person in here.
I thought you asked
Who do you think
Chat.
I'm talking?
I thought you asked Chat. Like earlier, you asked Chat to do the Mission Impossible thing, but not me.
Because you've been doing it.
I got good at it. You can't deny that. I know how to do it.
I know, you practiced up. So, Martin, 2 DDOs, your box is getting better.
The FS101.
Yeah, it's the only one they recognize, I believe.
In a 40, it's $22.
$22 in a 40, that's going to beat 40.
I'll go into like the actual screen then so I can see all the dates. What do you think it is, like a 35?
No, I think it's probably high 40s, low 50s.
I'll go do 45.
There's another one. There's another one. Tell me what you see. Tell me what you see.
A 50, it's $28.
$28. So you got the $15 and another $15 and $28. See the little butt cheeks down there in the 4 right there? And then the line down the leg of the R, the big time doubled S. Focus. And then the extra metal on the right side of the T.
Talk about a DDO day.
You need some more?
Yeah. 3 more probably.
Right back there. See.
I'll just give you your stapler back.
So
so
that's
you can use the regular
3
clips.
that are worth around, well, that one is nicer. If we,
Uh-oh. Is that just...
I thought that was going to be another one, but it's not.
Yeah, is that just like damage?
Look at it. That's right, Perplexmon. Look at that.
When am I gonna have to learn the trick? I know
So
I'm
that's
good with-
$60 minimum of DDOs.
Yeah. I just What did I do? I was trying to peel it off and I ripped it in half.
Well, get another one. You took the whole box of them.
Look,
Throw it away. It happens. You don't know your own strength sometimes.
working out.
And I still got 50 coins to check, Martin. Stand back. There's no telling how big this could get.
Did it again.
Yeah. Use your fingernail. Don't use, it's not a squat kind of exercise.
What? I'm just so strong from working out and everything.
Yeah, not working out
I missed one day.
every week.
I'm supposed to have an off day every week.
Yeah. And you could take that and you take another one.
I don't like my off weeks on Sunday because that's like one of the days that I do it consistently because it's a weekend. And my Sundays are the most free days of the week, so.
Another one!
You gotta be kidding me. That's a weird.
Another
That
one!
is just weird.
There's number 4.
It's our
Our
fifth video.
third 74D. You see the little split right there? You see the line down the leg of the R? You see the major doubling in the U and the S?
When was the last time you were finding them? Like back.
That's another $15 minimum. 75 and counting. Hardly catch, and I still got 50 coins to look at. Where it says, I'm going to go easy on the silver today, but I'm going to bust out on the DDO.
Complex Mine says Sunday's my favorite day to go to the gym.
There you go. You can do it, not rushed, at your own pace.
Yeah, gyms aren't. Oh, Paul, I will say that one workout that we couldn't do, I can do in my machine easily.
Good.
So I'll just keep doing it on my machine and do the different thing on your machine.
Well, I think we figured out how to do it on ours, too.
It's weird though.
Well, that's a pretty coin. Be the DDO. Be it. Okay, so. Yeah, no, I'm begging. I found 4 DDOs. Now I'm begging. So HUD had a 73 and a 74D DDO. Paul has had 2 74D DDOs already with maybe still 50 coins to search. I don't know. I think someone's still adding them to my stack. The stack won't go down, Martin. It won't go down. Hello, Mussup. Good to see ya. We're having a DDO palooza here. We have found 4 DDOs with more coins to search. I've got 2 stacks of 74Ds left to search and a few 73Ds as well.
What's that on the bottom of that? Looks weird. Corrosion?
Yeah, I would call it F. I would call it F. I don't know what it was, but. Oh, we're not going to make 100, HUD. We're not going to make 100. I hate not to give that away. It took all the time to flip it, put it in an envelope. 100 likes, we got an extra giveaway. We've also got a giveaway at in the stream. Another pretty one there. That thing still has
See you,
tons
Nick.
of luster. We've got 4 miscellaneous to add to the board. I can't. I don't think it is. It's just not. Had damage right where I wanted to look. All right, 2 big stacks of 74Ds left. Welcome to Video Talk Time, starring Hudson.
Really? Me?
Hudson eats brownies in the background as Paul develops carpal tunnels,
And practices.
repeatedly putting coins under the microscope.
Well, if the chat could see that I'm just standing in the background practicing my wind-up right now.
Ooh, you're not eating any more brownies?
I'm holding it for Mexican queso.
Ah,
And I need to practice my wind-up, so.
holding out. Holding out.
We had a Bible quiz, and then we got to go outside. So me and Carson just long tossed from the opposing, like opposite ends of the soccer field for like 20 minutes yesterday.
Okay.
So our Bible teacher's the high school teacher.
Who's got the better arm? You or Carson?
Carson.
Yeah.
I'd say.
Are
probably
you kidding me?
another one?
If 4's good, how
What's
about
5?
number 5? Right there. This one's not in as good a shape, but the minimum they sell for is $15 on eBay. See the split down here?
Yep. I can do 74s. I need to learn the 73s.
Line down the leg of the R, doubling on the S, doubling on the U, doubling on the snares for the T, and we're going to have extra metal down the right side of the T in Liberty. Holy cats, huh? There's number 5. Flip that thing. And I still got 20 coins to check mark. It's 5 DDOs. This is getting crazy. It's getting crazy now, Martin. It's getting a little crazy. Four 74Ds and a 73D DDL.
Elizabeth followed the number for 26 months. Says here to awesome streams.
Hey Elizabeth, thank you. We really appreciate you. Elizabeth helped us out as a moderator as well. Thanks for being here and thanks for all you do and your support, Elizabeth. All right, 1 stack of 74Ds left to go. Is 6 a possibility? No, there's just no way. There's just no way. It doesn't have that, but boy, is that U doubled. With the machine doubling on that thing, the S isn't doubled. Five DDOs, are you kidding me? Look at that thing blinging. Somebody polish that coin. Somebody polish that coin.
Renee and Bond said 5 DDO should get a hootenanny.
I agree. We'll play it on the way out. I totally agree. A party can break out for many various and sundry reasons, and 5 DDOs is reason to celebrate. For sure. About 7 coins left to search in the 74 pile, and then we got 3 or 4 in the 73D pile. That one had damage right where I wanted to look too. So does that one. There were a bunch of ugly coins mixed in today.
Yeah. Luckily, the
A
pretty
bunch
ones.
that had been wet.
All the good ones have been the DDOs so far, though.
Yeah. So you know the DDOs have been trashy. Four coins left. Half of these have had damage right on the date. On the 4, I should say, of the date. 2 left. So I have to look at the whole coin. Well, not the whole coin, the whole word trust. All right, 3 or 4 73Ds now, I think. 73. Now this is the one I want no light from this side, and I want light from that side, and that's how they show up the best. Otherwise, you'll be looking at them and getting confused. last coin of DDO story time while Hudson eats brownies. All right. Geez, what's yours? Holy catoles, that was nuts.
Did you add all the DDOs to the board?
I have not yet. No, I have not. But I will. All 5 of them. That makes 10 miscellaneous today. That doesn't happen often. 10 miscellaneous? Are you kidding me? Alright, let's get settled up with Martin. Whoo! Alright, bring the light back out. Alright, Martin. You've already got your common 7 Morgans and 3 peace dollars. I'm gonna need some more envelopes here. It went DDO crazy on me. All right.
Otis Collison said it is physically impossible to watch my ears. Just get a camera by them. Like, if I put my ears next to the camera, I can watch my ears.
All right. Martin, you should have 12 NIFCs. 4, 6, and 6. 12 NIFCs. That's $6 worth.
So 40?
$6 worth. Well, 40s are $4.73 right now.
So 90?
90s are $12 and something right now.
So half a 90.
It's like somewhere in that range.
So a V-nickel.
Or, no, not a V-nickel. Let's see. Oh, I do have some of those. Where are they?
Some
Let me
V-nickels?
think. Let me think. Where are they? Yeah, too far away. I will, what will I do? I'll give you 2 40s. That's what I'll do.
I found this under my desk. I think I hit it off earlier. It's a silver certificate.
Probably goes on your wall.
And I found an ancient coin that I actually knocked on the floor earlier. No,
All right. Here's your NIFCS trade, a 67 and a 65. That's your NIFCS trade, Martin. We're just getting started. Just getting started. NIFCS trade. NIFCS trade. As for the rest of this, it's going to be about as assorted gets. So, you have 3 40s, including ugly, but pretty. 2 of those found, 1 of those matched. You have a 64 matched and a 64 found. So you got 5 pieces of silver there to go with your 2 from your NIFCS trade. 7 pieces of silver. Alright, so we got that. Now, what all do we have here? Oh, did you write on all these? You didn't even write on all of them. HUD.
What? What'd I do wrong?
You didn't write on the DDOs.
I didn't? I thought I wrote on all of them.
You have 1974D DDO, number 1. 74D DDO, number 2. 74D DDO, number 3. He's in pretty good shape. 74D DDO, number 4. 73D DDO, 5 DDOs. Holy smokes. Holy smokies. Will they all go in one envelope? I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. Get in there. One more. All right. The DDOs fit in one envelope. Now, Martin, you have. I don't even know what all you got. You have a 1998 in mint state. Beautiful. You have two gold-toned, gold-plated $50. You have the 71 that I found that is uglier than ugly that I thought was silver because it looks silver. You have the 2001 dime that was in your $50 roll. You have the colorized Stonewall Jackson $50. And you have something we've never found before that won't even focus, that's a little round silver thing that's like foil, aluminum foil, the size of a $50. I don't know. But it was in a roll of $50, I can tell you that. 10 miscellaneouses today. That's crazy. Let's get these packed up. That'll go in there. That'll go in there.
My lyrics said worth millions.
Yeah. I hope it is worth millions. If it is, Martin, I will take a tip. I'm flexible. I'm flexible. Alright. Those there. Put this goofy stuff in an envelope. And put, that might be my favorite find, although that flat metal aluminum foil thing is pretty darn cool. Alright, Martin. Now, I have to try to get this in there with your Morgans and Peace dollars. When Martin donates, he seems to get a full load. Whoa. That's no good.
Might come from a little bit not donated for 6 boxes, but I mean, you never find that many DDOs out of 6 boxes, so.
No, that's a DDO high, I believe, for a donator. That's craziness. Your silver, your more silver from your NIFCS trade.
Looks like we're gonna come up short from our 100 likes. We're 4 away.
And I forget what I put in that envelope, but all of that, Martin, is yours. You did not get skunked.
Yeah, JJ, we were learning about that
And
today.
you got DDOs, you got all kinds of stuff, Martin. Martin, thank you so much for donating. We appreciate the heck out of it. This format doesn't work real good without a donator. So thank you so much for that. And congratulations on your finds. You did all right.
Yeah,
You
John,
did
we were
all
learning
right.
about that in social studies. The Battle of
Saved it.
Chancellorsville.
Saved it there at the end. All right. We have, thank you, Martin.
Right here.
We have an end of stream. We have not hit the 100 likes, and well, we still could, but I'm going to start a giveaway. If you haven't hit the thumbs up button, we're 4 likes away from another giveaway, and you got 3 minutes to enter exclamation GAW. Hey, why is it not kicking over to the other screen, silly thing? There it goes. 3 minutes, exclamation, GAW. We'll either be giving away one thing or 2 things. Boy, HUD, your light is blinding over there. Ah, much better.
I turned it off. Just
Better.
better.
Alright.
I can't even see my face because your light hits the screen just right to where I can't even see my face.
Oh, reflects.
Yeah.
Let's go to PasScope again. We are giving away the Aztec 1/10 of a troy ounce of silver around. Very cool. That's the industry. If we get to 100 likes, if we do, come out of your envelope. Don't hide. Don't hide. Dang, we've been so close to filling the board the last 200. Visterian, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the PasSpareTime family. If we get to the 100 likes, we're giving away a baby walking Liberty. 1/10 of a troy
2
ounce
likes
of
away from 100.
silver, upside down, upside down. There it is from the Golden State Mint. That's the 100 likes. The baby Aztec. Shellbell's been a member for 42 months. That seems like forever, Shellbell. Thank you so much. And thank you and Daniel for being moderators and helping us out. Look forward to the next time we can get together. For sure. For sure.
It's almost 4 years.
How have you liked the video?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I can get on my other account or text
You
my
can't
friends.
save us then.
I'll text my friends to like it.
Alright. No, that's okay. Hey, we made it to 50. 50 watching, 98 likes. 2 more likes, 1 more prize.
1 more away because yours is always one behind.
Yeah, I am always 1 behind. Exclamation GAW. How much time we got left?
There's 100.
38 seconds. Let me put the countdown on here. Countdown. The countdown is right there. Go up. Go back for confirmation. Yeah, I'm showing 99, which means it's showing 100 out there in the real world. 18 seconds, exclamation GAW. We're giving away 2 prizes. 100 likes and in the stream. They're both 1/10 of a troy ounce of silver. One is a baby walking Liberty, the other a baby Aztec. All right, good luck all. The winner of the 100 likes, which is the baby walking Liberty, is Michael Erickson. Congratulations, Michael. Michael Erickson. Son of Eric, thank you. And the in the stream winner is, good luck all, Brown Sugar. Congratulations, Brown Sugar. So Brown Sugar and Michael Erickson and anyone else that won today need to send me an email. I'm sure one of the moderators right now is putting my email address in the chat. Exclamation email. We'll put my email in the chat. Send me an email claiming your prize and giving me your shipping address, mailing address, so I can send you your goodies. 101 likes. That is awesome. Oh, change screens, Paul. I don't want to see that one. Nothing to see there. There we are.
Your stream is so far behind it. How do you showing the ugly coin you thought was a silver?
Yeah, I gotta try to plug back directly in again. We'll do that when we get some spare time.
Not gonna happen anytime soon.
So thank you all so very much for spending the afternoon with us. We're cutting you free early, I assume. What time
It's
is it?
5:30, 5:20.
5:15. I told Grammy we'd be done around 5. No auction today. We will be having the auction, huge auction, starting 2 weeks from today. All kinds of silver and collectibles. It'll be a 2-part auction. We'll take 2 Saturdays to do it. You do have 2 weeks to pay when we do that, and I will put out an announcement video announcing it when it happens. Very much appreciate Martin Bowen for being our donator today. Big hi to Gabe out there. Hope you're doing well, Gabe. And Valerie, and big thank you to the 20 new members, the people that donated memberships today. Very much appreciated. The 100 likes, the almost 400 views that we had today. Y'all are awesome, best viewers around. A big thank you to all the people in green and blue out there that are our moderators. We could not do this without you. Thank you so much. I see Elizabeth right there. I see Chicken Man Dan right there. I see Dad's Spare Change right there. I see John Jacobs right there. Thank you to all our moderators. Big thank you to Hudson for being here searching with me today as well. What you got, buddy, before we get out of here?
Thanks for the 50 people in. Thanks for 100 likes. Thanks for new memberships. Good week. 13 streams in a row. Plan to see y'all next week. Possibly with. Oh wait, no, not next week. Won't be an auction. Will we stream next week?
I don't know. It's a Saturday before Easter. I may put a poll out whether you guys want us to stream Saturday or not. We certainly can.
I mean, if it was
'Cause we're
Easter
not
Sunday,
going
it'd be
anywhere.
like.
But I know some people will be going to church on Saturday, so we'll see. We'll let you know. Silver Streak lives. That's right.
It should-
Silver
it should-
13
It should be
streams
called the
in
Martin
a
Bowen
row.
streak.
I know. Martin's probably had at least a third of those. So thank you all. Take care. Enjoy the Masters on TV or whatever you're going to do with the rest of your free time. We may do a vertical live tonight, searching some dollars, looking for fancy serial numbers. We'll see. We'll see. Depends how many margaritas Hudson has while we're at the Mexican
Or
restaurant.
how the Cubs game is coming.
So, take care all. Thank you much. Have a great Saturday and Sunday. We'll see you again soon when Paul and Hudson have more
Spare time.
Thank you, everybody.
Oh.
I said I'd play the Hootenanny and I forgot. Here it is.